Well. What's conjuring, apprentices? How are we all doing today? Oh my goodness gracious, baby. Oh my goodness gracious. That's how the video went. That's the reference. You asked, why not start the stream that way, Aug? There you go. You may feel free to compliment me. You may feel free to say things that like, whoa, Auger Rondel, the one and only. You're so good at all of these various accents and all of these impressions. You are too good at Australian language. I'm not even that good. I have to say, I'm not even that good. I'm not like as good as I could be. You know, I feel like there's a ceiling to how good I can become with certain accents, and I feel like that's one of them. It's a little bit difficult to think of. So that was really good. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that one. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Well, that one sounds a little bit more Scottish the more I say it, but it gets pretty close. I think it gets pretty close. However, how are you all doing today? How are my apprentices? Please list yourselves one by one. Stand in single file line. I'd like to see how you're all doing today. I'd like to see where have you guys turned in your homework? Have you made sure? This Arc Wizard needs the homework turned in by today, okay? I mean, I can give you an extension to Friday if you completely forgotten, but remember, this was meant to be on the test. We had the Universal Principles of Mana Theory showing up on Friday as one of our exams, so please make sure that you studied. I need you guys to open up your Magical Wizard lexicons. Specifically, I need you to open up the third volume, Auger's Repertoire of Spells and Theory, and please turn to page 122. We're going to be studying for that. So, if we get a pop quiz today, please make sure. Please make sure. Why is Homer Hog in the same place always? Is she stuck walking in circles? We should help her. No, she's just... this is a camera. What do you mean? What do you mean? She's always on the go somewhere. She's just walking somewhere. She's coming back from actually, I found out that the movie Rebellion is meant to come out on the 28th of August. Yeah. Yeah, can you believe it? It's like only 5 days after my debut day, so it is quite close. It's always the same background? Yeah, but that's because she's always taking the same route home. What, you want her to be unsafe and go a different route? I don't know about that, Kaimana. I don't know about that. I think she's perfectly fine where she is right now, and this route she's taking is perfectly safe, so I don't see why she has to go anywhere else. Wait, what date? Oh my goodness, I can't believe she's been ignoring me this entire time. I'm up on the big screen, okay? I'm up on the big screen, and I'm giving you all a lot of... Whoa! Calm down, Disco. I'm giving you all a lot of new info, mostly about the Madoka Magica new movie that comes out on the 28th of August. The 28th of August is when the new Madoka Magica movie. So, let's see. Whoa, tell him not to... What? Unless he does what? He's Kakayapma? Whoa, it's like Baba Yaga, but Baba Doodoo... Didi Mega Doodoo. You'll go while he's in the Whoa, okay. You guys, this conversation... Solstix, how are you today? I'm gonna try to divert the conversation a little bit here, and I want to hear how you're doing. So, yeah, how are you doing? I know you're probably lurking. Oh, actually, we've got a little bit of a problem today. I might have to check this out. I'm setting up Rimworld, and we have a little bit of an issue. Wait, let's see. Does this actually work? Okay, I'm going to hope that this does, but I'm going to double check that this should. Greetings, Rodnell and Chiat. Hope you're all well. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, my foot is still healing mostly. My foot is still healing. I still don't know how I managed to get my form so poor whenever I was doing jump squats, but I don't know. See, I'm fair, I got yours and chat's names wrong. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true, you did get it wrong. But, you know what? At least you did it even Stevens. So, there was no foul play there. You know what? Dragon the Dojo Mama, I appreciate that. As one of my apprentices, you are being impartial. And that's one of the most important things that you can have. You're, a little bit like... I wouldn't say a class representative, but I do appreciate your impartiality. Otherwise, teachers' pets, they will always do well with me. I was telling the classroom earlier that you need to make sure that you've read Volume 3 of the Magical Theory and Mana Principles book. We're going to be going over the Auger Volume 3 study guide, so I need to open to page 122. Unfortunately, I don't know if most of you have done the homework. It doesn't seem like many of you have. I told you guys at the beginning and end of last stream that we would be doing a pop quiz sometime, so you have to make sure. Oh yeah, I finished the first volume of ReZero. Took me a while. Oh, what did you think of it? Is it better? Or, well, I would imagine that it's probably better than the anime, but please do tell. How many differences were there compared to the anime as opposed to the book or the light novel? I didn't even know there was a homework. See, that's why we need a class pet, so that they can always ask, "Oh, Auger, Rondel, what was the homework?" And then another one can walk up to me and say, "Please, sir, may I have some more porridge?" And then I can slap it out of his hands and say, "No food until you've done your homework." And then they'll run to the back of the class, and they'll sit down by the window, and they'll gaze out, and they'll be like, "Huh, all according to plan." You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Can I be it, please? What do you mean, can I be it? What do you mean, Kaimana? Use your words, be specific. I used to be a class pet, but I got bullied out of it. Really? Did you actually? Class pet? Kaimana, you are the most defiant person I have in my chat. What do you mean? It sounds so cute. Do you know what a class pet is? Do you know? If you don't know, does she even know what that means? No, she really does not. I don't think she does. I know, but it sounds cute. You know? Do you know? I just have to make sure. I just have to make sure that you do know, because a class pet means that you actually pay attention. And if we were going by like not even 2 minutes ago, something like that, you were not paying attention. You were not paying attention. Just at all. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Whoa, Disco, you redeemed a message effect? Wow. Look at all of those. Look at him go. Look at him go. Shiny means it's true. It's true. It is true, actually. It is true. I mean, there's only so much that can be done about it, right? Low blow coming from Rimbund. Can you really blame him, though? Can you? Can you? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure you can blame him. However, today, we might be encountering issues with Rimworld. I'm going to need to test something, which I hope will work. Otherwise, this might put me in a bit of a pickle. So, one of the issues is that the website that I use to generate a token for the bots is down, because Cloudflare is down. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit inept whenever it comes to fetching tokens. So I need to quickly check if there's an alternative site that I can use, or we check if this works. The game is about to be open, so I'm going to check if the bot works. Otherwise, I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time trying to figure out if whether or not this works. So, okay, does this work? Oh, it works! Okay, I just had to make sure. I just watched that new Resident Evil movie trailer. Genuinely hate the idea of this movie before it's out. Like, bro, I hate the narrative about Leon and the others are in too many games, so they shouldn't be in the movie. It'll be interesting to see a more NPC character like us go through it. Like, the MCs of the Resident Evil are the series. Like, I can see the soy Reddit aura oozing out of the MC, and I'm guessing this movie was a generic zombie flick, but with the ability to get the licensing, they're using the Resident Evil name to get more attention. I think you're probably right about that. Actually, not probably, because that was how some of the older Resident Evil movies came about. They were like, yeah, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? we should just focus entirely on some of the NPCs instead, because why not show more of the side story instead of continuing the plot or having a retelling, or actually showing like a full and proper movie-directed scene of something that the main characters go through. Like, I'm thinking back now on even some of the games that never got a remake or didn't get as much of an up-to-date remake, but what if we got, like, a movie about Resident Evil 3? Okay, now, I'm speaking from a place of obliviousness, right? I'm speaking from a place of obliviousness, but if you have the licensing to a Resident Evil movie, why not focus on some of the main characters instead? I think that would have been really cool. And even if you were to do a retelling of maybe the second or third game or something like that, but just because those are some of my favorites, that I think could have been really good. Because if we're being honest, the games are mostly carried by the gameplay. While I do enjoy some of the story, it is a little bit convoluted how everything requires like 15 different puzzles to get done, right? So, I agree with the director, what's the point of telling the game's story again? Not necessarily, right? Like, a retelling or a reshooting of the movie, however, can be a good way of, like, trying to bring people back into the franchise or playing old games. I feel like some older games could do well with, like, more movie sequences or cutscenes just for that. Like, if we take a look at some of... in fact, we'll take a look at most of the PlayStation catalog. Most of their games are movie games. So they do really well for that. And I think if they really wanted to cash in on that, it would probably make more sense. Or at least pick an established NPC. You know? I don't see anything close to the Resident Evil stuff in the trailer. Absolutely nothing. The original live-action movie sucked. That self-insert MC Alice was only there because of the dev's wife, so it was a Nepo thing. I had no clue about that, actually. Hello, Helios! Also known as Rotundel. Also known as the Helios, or the real Helios 1. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? The franchise is already at a peak of popularity. Is it really? Because I'm not 100% sure if it's at a peak of popularity. While I do agree that Resident Evil probably has more total fans, I don't know if that implies popularity per se. Mainly because you can still be a fan of, like, older parts of the franchise and not feel that some of the newer stuff sticks out to you mostly. And you can feel the inverse, where the new stuff appeals to you mostly, but you don't feel like some of the older stuff is entertaining whatsoever. In which case, I would probably say that some of Resident Evil at least has a bit of divide between the older games and the new games, and you could probably say this about the action and horror aspects to it as well, right? I would think, at least, given what I know, because again, I've not played through all of them, it seems like people hold Resident Evil, like, 1 to 4 near and dear, but I have never once heard people say, like, Resident Evil 5 or 6 are some of their favorites. You know what I mean? Resident Evil has a few animated movies with original stories that take place in universe, and they're really good. And also, why don't they retell games in a movie? LARPers just watch the gameplay videos like movies anyway. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, not because of the whole LARPers part. No, I'm saying that, like, some of the older games probably would make do or make well use of having a movie rendition or a movie retelling if they eventually want to get into the more later games of the franchise. Like, if we think about it from a newcomer's perspective, whenever they try to get into the Resident Evil franchise, they quite literally have 9 entries and certain side stories that they have to go through first and foremost. So I feel like if they were to make a movie, then it would make more sense to do something introductory that can kind of, like, bring more people into it. So, let's see. I mean, Resident Evil 9 did break records in concrete players on Steam for the series. Yes, but think of it like this. There is an overarching, like, increase in volume in terms of how many people are now able to play games as compared to before. Right? So it's a little bit like saying, if we take 100,000 people and then we've increased the demographic pool to 1 million people, even though only 10% of that population are still fans, yes, you can argue again that there is, like, a peak in popularity but doesn't necessarily hold. I could be wrong. Don't have to, like, take everything I say super seriously, but I do think that there is, like, still a distinction that exists here. Played some of Pokemon and had to clear something up with the tax authorities in the clinic for my surgery. Didn't get any studying done today. I hope you eventually get time soon, Helios. It sucks to not be able to study a little bit. I always make sure that I get a little bit of studying in every single day. Infinitely more aura. Yeah, it would have been if you managed to announce it on day 69. Why weren't you able to? Was it because of one of my wily spells in that case? Resident Evil 5 is really good, but it got slandered by outlets. Wait, really? It has a good story and some good characters? Why did it get slandered? I was too scared to play it. That's why. Like, Shiva was a really good character. I hardly knew him. Auger, I made a mistake. I sprayed the nasal spray and I laid down and Auger. It got down on my throat. Auger. Okay, Kaimana. Whoa, calm down. Jeez. Don't die, I might. Well, whoopsie daisy. Guess she's dead now. But you're a jellyfish. You can just regenerate. I don't see what the issue is here, Kaimana. Just, you know, it's kind of like the deathless gene in Rimworld. Just make sure the brain isn't destroyed. Well, I guess in your case, just make sure one brain cell isn't destroyed. And you should be fine. First exam is August 17th. So I still have time, but still. You still have time, but yeah, I completely agree that you always get all of your studying done beforehand. So everything you do in like a week or two before is always revision. You know? The racist thing, but it's pretty over... Wait, really? They said that Resident Evil 5 was racist? I mean, it takes place in Africa, but that's about it. Like, all of these diseases have taken place in different parts of the world. That feels a little bit wild. It's not like because you kill... Really? Oh my gosh, even though Resident was going on everywhere in every country. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what? We've had it happen quite literally in the middle of the US. We've had it happen somewhere in South America. I don't really know if it takes place in Europe, but is Code Veronica or something in Europe? When does that happen? Or what does it ever happen? In Spain, Romania, and China. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there is some. No, if we die outside water, we die for good, and I'm human. And I am in the human world currently, remember? I didn't actually remember that. I don't think you ever explained this to me, Kaimana. I just thought that, you know, it was kind of like... I thought we harvested you for infinite jello. Isn't that kind of why you're here? Sorry. Make my pawn normal again. The Hulk type is so silly. Really? You don't want to be Hulk anymore? We can make you a new gene if that's what you want. If we make you a new gene, we would have to change a couple of things around. Also, let me just move this so that I can actually see. There's so much stuff on screen. I'm late for a very important date. I've got to go, I'm late. It's a very merry birthday to you, Mr. Brown. Also, you know what I should probably do? This is going to botch a little bit of the screen resolution, but I'm going to solve this once and for all. I'm going to increase the screen size. And how much did that ruin it? It kind of, sort of did ruin it. So let's do... Well... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Well, it kind of cut things off, but we can still see more things now. Wait, let's see. Okay. And now move this up here. Gosh, this is when, like, you need to have 7 or 8 different monitors to get all of this done. My goodness. Streaming 12K. I don't know. The body type, not the frame? Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, I can change that. We can change your frame. That's what I was saying. Oh, that's what I was saying. It's really big, the frame. It makes you gigantic. Gigantic. I won't be a part of this. What do you mean? Resident Evil 6 goes across Europe and Asia. Oh. I'm curious to get to that. Eventually. Weather to fog. The weather has become fog. I can't believe it. Also, is there really no way to make this part of OBS smaller? Like, maybe I feel like maybe I should get a 4K monitor just to have enough space for everything. Why am I naked? What do you mean, why are you naked? You've got clothes on. You were probably showering. Yeah, I guess I was showering. Yeah, exactly. What, you shower with your armor on? Shaking my head. Why is Brown down? Brown is down to clown because he's currently, let's see, he's Currently... oh, he's got extreme malnutrition. Wait, oh my gosh. Is it because he's a carnivore? He's a carnivore, Mr. Brown! You need to feed yourself. You're going to die. I need food. Yeah, I make quick. Regeneration coma. Mr. Brown's deathless gene has prevented him from dying. Instead, he's fallen into a regeneration coma. Due to the neural shock of traumatic death rest, Mr. Brown has lost 9,000 EXP in his construction skill. I can't make him eat anything because he's currently stuck. He's also puking everything up because he refuses to eat meat. So, we do have a slaughterhouse now. I don't know how last stream he would die if he didn't have Deathless. Yeah, he actually would have been dead right now. He would have been dead right now if it weren't for the Deathless gene. But Brawler is... Wait, oh, okay. Wait, he's a carnivore? Yes, he's a carnivore. He cannot eat any kind of, food, kind of veg. But refuses to eat meat? No, he just, for whatever reason, decided not to eat or to devour people. So, I don't know. He should have taken the chance to eat a couple of those demons that were coming before. I don't know, use my heal mech serum on him. It doesn't work like that. That doesn't help with hunger. That doesn't help with hunger. Mr. Brown, you need to buy yourself a couple of meals. But, I don't know. As soon as he wakes up, eventually... What on earth? That's not enormous Brown way. What do you mean? To not eat? Eat up, you fat pig! Okay, well, you don't have to get mad. I'm sure your pawn is trying to do his best. Trying to. Emphasis on try. Because, he didn't actually do all that well. Can I help him either with my time reverse thingy? Speaking of, actually, let's check if you can even do anything about that. No. You can't reverse the amount of hunger someone has. Actually, why not try? Why not try? Let's reverse time. Let's do it on Mr. Brown. Get you to use a couple of EXP and see if you can do anything about it. In the meanwhile, we're going to hunt down this chinchilla. We're going to get rid of all these cassowaries. And eventually, one day, you guys will try to hunt them and get food. And I'll check his inventory right. Oh, wait! Oh my gosh. He's being fed. Oh, Solsticks. Father Solsticks is feeding him. I need food. I should have taters, I think. You have nothing. Also, you wouldn't eat taters. Is he pregnant? No. He's not pregnant. He's currently in bliss, actually, because of his malnutrition, and also because Solsticks had to cast bliss on him so that he didn't go into mental break. But yeah. 7 days. 7 days. Oh, I hope he is. What do you mean, Kaimana? Why do you want him pregnant so much? He's not pregnant yet? No, I don't think with malnutrition he's ever going to be fine, you know? Do X in game. Remove Ediko's frailty? Roger, roger. We can do that. We'll remove frailty. She also has bad back. How is it, like... Just getting hit with every single possible debuff, it looks like. I want him to taste his own medicine is all? What do you mean? To get him to taste his own medicine? Buying carnivore meal is bugged? No. Mr. Brown just bought it as you said that. What a coinky dink. Well, well, well. Yeah, carnivore bayous. Oh. Yeah, apparently... Wait. Let me, I didn't know that there was going to be a cooldown. Let me fix that. Wait, let me check. Hopefully I don't expose some options here. Toolkit, Twitch toolkit, and then we go into this for commands. And then, what was it? Use? No, that wasn't in there, apparently. Was it in here? Use? Use item. Max time per 15 in-game days. We'll just say, like, 20. We'll say 20, and then we can do that. Also, apparently I can limit you guys the ability to do things if you have positive or negative karma is what I found, which is quite interesting. Also, I'm curious, do you see the top of my screen? Wait, do you see Rimworld by Ludion Studios at the top of the screen? Wait, let me scroll up. Is that a thing? Okay, you kinda see it, yeah. Finished enchanting. A little white sliver. Yeah. How curious. How curious. I'll check you in a second right now. Surprising how much. Oh! You're being fed meat. Yes, you're at 85%. Yeah, it's the white line, now turned purple. Today I was giving my grandpa a haircut. The low taper fade. Why would you do that to him? Okay, why did you make it... why did you ruin his cut like that? You ruined his cut, G. I guess he's fixed now? Yeah, he's... Well, fixed and fixed. I mean, those eye stalks are all oogly googly. You know what I'm saying? They're all oogly googly all over the place. Also, let's do this. I'm going to drag this down there. And then we're going to increase the amount of pixels like so. Because apparently the right side gets cut off, which is... it's okay. I don't think I don't think Twitch is fine with me streaming in 2.5K. I tried doing 2.5K, but apparently that's too much. So the eyes are cool as heck. Yeah, they're pretty cool, but it doesn't mean that he's forever bald. Forever bald. He wants to be forever bald. He asked me to cut his hair. Yeah, but why did you ruin his haircut with a low taper fade? You could have given him the broccoli look, you know? Could have given him the broccoli permed hair. What? No. Also, that's terrible for Whoa, really? I don't know what he said. Kaimana, translate for me. Kaimana, translate for me. What does that mean? Whoa, how am I at 18% in romance and 68% intimacy when I'm married? Wait, what do you... Oh, yeah, because I guess you're just not having your needs met. So, what's the Auger look? The Auger look is a wolf cut put into a ponytail. There you go. That's it. Pretty shrimple and easy, I gotta say. He said, is Kaimana stinky or not? I mean, why ask a rhetorical? We all know the answer here. That's a little bit redundant, don't you think so? Don't you think so, Disco? Come on. And what's the Rondel look? The Rondel look is... not exactly a bowl haircut. Like, it's still fine shaped, like a triangle shaped, like across the back of the head, but it's all short, and all the hair is combed slick to one side. Not exactly slick, but like still just a single comb down front from the fringe to the right, or from left to right. Not the broccoli hair. He's just gonna reserve he's just gonna reserve benches in the gym with his towel and not train at all for 45 minutes while he talks to the rest of the broccoli crew. Can't you see? Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it makes a lot of sense thinking about it like that. I mean, you raise a fair point. You right. Here's something for a snack. Don't spend it all at once, Kaimana. Don't spend it all at once. I have angelic beauty and long, nice hair. Exactly. See? Everything's better when you've got long hair. And, you know, all that going on. Let's see. Oh, we need a research project, by the way. What should we get now? I'm thinking we still go for some of the magic stuff. We could probably do mana storage. I think mana storage might be good, because then we can make a dimensional mana pocket, and then we can store a whole bunch of our mana in there. But we need more jade. The romance is dying! Do something! Well, you should do something. Buy tube You already have a tube television, D6. What more do you want? Wait, why did you buy another one? What's this about? Also, he's just paying her off now. Disco, you keep paying her off. For what purpose? Do we want to add it to, like, the dining room? I'm not sure. Mr. Brown is no longer incapable of walking. He's alive! He's alive! Cooldown? An enchantment that reduces the time to reuse an ability. Wait, how does he have 60% cooldown? What? This is for Kaimano and Disco as a wedding gift. Oh, okay. They're still in quite a cramped room. I mean, we can increase it. We can extend your room by a little bit. And we'll do this, because technically we need to add a little bit more. This sounds like manipulation. I mean, you can always pay me for divine intervention to do something. Wow, bigger room. Yeah. Bigger room. Nah, Gungala. Isn't that... Wait, I don't know why it just came into my mind now, but isn't that from a... It sounds like a Final Fantasy reference, or maybe I just heard that as a Final Fantasy reference. Or in a Final Fantasy voice. Does Spearfree have a lover? I don't think he does. He has a bond with Elias, but we don't know who Elias is because we've never met him. So not sure. It's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That would explain it. I've never really watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, it came on sometimes on TV, and it never really interested me. I do remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant, but that's about it. Turtles in a half shell, turtle power, and that's about it. I don't really remember much else about it. I gotta be honest. And yeah, no partner, no companion, nothing like that. So I hate a lot of cartoons and only liked a couple. Name a couple that you enjoyed, Kaimana. Wasn't April a redhead? She kind of was. In the older cartoons where she wore the yellow jumpsuit and everything, yeah, she was somewhat of a redhead. But in the later ones, I don't actually know if she persisted being a redhead. I feel like him being with us is holding him back from having a love life. You think so? Like, who do you think Spearfree would go for in that case? If you think you're holding him back, who would Spearfree love? Make them a polycule? I don't know about that. I don't know. We don't accept those here. We don't accept those here. Oh, Cassowary Revenge. I mean, we're still doing some hunting. Oh, okay. Eriko is just beating up on this thing. I don't know. Is he gay or straight? Let's... Wait, where'd he go? Spearfree. There you are. Let's check your psyche. Oh, he is raging. He is raging. Yeah. He's not straight in the slightest. In fact, he refuses to date anyone of the opposite gender. Oh, the flesh golem walked in on him on the toilet. And he was upset by it. Yikes. Yeah, I think he likes you. He'd go for Brown, I think. Doesn't Brown have someone? I feel like he must. Where is Mr. Brown? Who do you love, Mr. Brown? You, oh, wait, Mr. Brown has a wife. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Brown has a wife already. We just haven't met her. It's Xianyu Ahong. I forgot that. It kicked me out of the stream as I was writing some cartoon names. That's too bad. Because you have to rewrite it. Didn't Brown impregnate both Kaimana's egos? Yeah, he did. While he had a wife, mind you, and I had to tell him off. I might have... Snip, snip. I might have done that a little bit, so things can't happen now. So, yeah. No, she had... Wait. No, she had purple pink in one? Did she? Okay. No, it was disco all along? What do you mean? What are my relationships now? We can see best... Oh, yeah! Okami's dead. You lost your lover. So, you don't have anyone anymore. D6. That's it for you. You don't... You're all alone. No, that's so sad. Yet he lost his only partner. He's, buried in the grave. I don't know who this is. Contains Shadowful Shipwright? Who on earth? Why are they there? Okay. Apparently he's in none of the graves because I think the Twitch mod, like, stores his body somewhere. Well, try to put Spearfree in an alone room so we can try romancing others. Okay, we can do that. We can remove this and put... We'll put Spearfree in here for now. Spearfree, there you go. What was your favorite cartoon as a kid, Aug? As a kid? Why are you trying to figure out how old I am? I mean, before we even had the Jetsons and the Flintstones, we used to have Charlie Chaplin on the on the black and white TV. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mine was Teen Titans. Teen Titans isn't that bad. Gargoyles probably. No, the gargoyles they're pretty scary. They're pretty scary. Bruh, she just asked you, you fossil? What? Yeah, she's trying to figure out. She's trying to figure it out. Recess? Recess, I remember being pretty okay. I remember watching the... Wait. Is it the Jetsons? Because didn't they have a remake of the Jetson cartoon? Because I remember watching a bit of the Jetsons and thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe technology is going to look all like that. So, came on quite late. Buy Gene Pack? Oh, we got a Gene Pack purchase. So you really are quite close to my age. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Intense UV sensitivity. Oh, and a Cassowary Revenge. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Intense UV sensitivity. Sunlight sensitivity. Oh, you get -12 mood for that? Surprising. Surprising. Wait, which one did it go into? Oh, well, whatever. It was -12, but you gain +4 in terms of complexity. So, I love Samurai Jack, Jungkyun's Dream, and Regular Show. I only know Samurai Jack from that list. I have no clue what the rest of those are. Man, I love Last Airbender. Airbender was so good. Airbender was really good. So, Generator Rex is my all-time favorite. I never really watched that one much. I remember... Actually, I don't remember it at all. I do know the name, but anytime I think of it... I think, honestly, maybe one of the more memorable ones I knew was when I downloaded all of Ren and Stimpy because I didn't want to have to wait until it aired. And then some of Beavis and Butthead as well, I would watch. How much do our pawns like each other, Aug? You mean Kaimana and yours? We can check. Let's see. Kaimana, you love each other dearly. Mwah! Mwah! Wow, you've been together for 2 years. Whoa, it's about time to put a ring on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, Disco? 2 years? 2 years? Ooh, jeez. 2 years and you're still not, like, married or anything. Sweet, but don't make those noises. What's wrong with it? The theme song is metal? Stop it! I'm trying to look through this this music video. Okay, yeah, I've heard of this, but I've never actually seen Generator Rex. I think it must have shown up at some point. It kind of looks like oh gosh, what's the name of that show? It would sometimes come on. It was the cartoon with the gear stick, the shift stick, whatever that thing's called, with an 8-ball. It was an 8-ball on it, and the truck would turn into a mech. I forgot the name of it. Niels, Disco, will you make me some chicken, please? Yeah. Whoa, Mr. Brown, what a fitting emote for them. Ooh, Disco, Kaimana sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Street Sharks? What's this? Well, well, well. Anyone remember that? I can't say that I do. I can't say that I do. Gosh, I do remember some of the really old Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry stuff, though. Those were good. Here's chicken. They're just giving each other chicken now. Oh, wait, no, I do remember Street Sharks as soon as I saw the buff figures of them. Now I remember. Yeah, okay. Now I remember Street Sharks. I was just like, I don't remember this logo at all. But yeah, no, I remember seeing this. What is that? It's basically where a bunch of if you imagine making genetic super soldiers, but instead you turn them all into land sharks. That's basically it. It's just really buff guys turned into land sharks. So what a show. What a show. Yum, yum, yum. A bit salty. Be careful next time. Probably because you live in the ocean, Kaimana. I don't think it can help much that there's sea salt water all around you. Now go work and earn me some monies. Look at this. Kaimana's driving slave labor in our colony. Are we seeing this? A chicken joint. Wait, is that the chicken that... Is that the chicken that Disco just got Kaimana? He's gonna butcher it for Kaimana. Oh my gosh, my first crush was Breach from Generator Rex 2. I've no clue who that is, but eventually I will look into it. And then I will come to a decision. We've got so many of these animals that we're hunting. So many. Cassowary Revenge, doesn't matter. Dead in 2 shots. Literally 2 shots. You shot off his tail and then you hit him once in the stomach. My goodness. She has 4 hands? Okay. I mean, 4 hands. Yeah. What's the implication here, man? Okay. And, oh gosh, the downside of having my chat on, like, my second monitor means I have to look over every single time. I'm breaking up. Think about the positives. You get money and chicken. That's basically all she could hope for. So, my first crush was Aika. If you know, you know. You mean the one from the... If I think it's the right one, it's the brown-haired girl from an anime. Also, let's check this. Share Google Images. Whoa. Share Google Images. Okay, I have no clue who she is, but... Okay, well, now I know. She kind of reminds me of, like, a full-on yokai. So, will you get me ice cream, too? Yeah. Hey, Og, when can we afford to craft the physical gem? Oh, that's right! That's exactly what we researched. Let's make that. Gem crafting table. Here we go. And we'll make the gem crafting table over here, just because, you know, that makes sense, kind of, mostly, probably. And as soon as we make this, which requires 250 steel, then we'll be good. However, I'm looking, and I don't think, no, we have no steel. Flint and steel! We have no steel. So, that'll have to be as soon as people decide, I want some steel. Flint and steel. Okay, let's make you talk to them. Trade with the combat supplier. It aired after Helsing and Gantz. Yeah, then that's probably why I remember a little bit of it. I think at the time, the only reason why I remember even partial amounts of it was because I watched a Black Cat, and then I was like, this kind of looked similar, and it wasn't. So I was like, oh, this isn't like Black Cat. So that was about it. Oh, we can probably hand in one of the strong melee. Wait, no, because we got 2 types of strong melee. Never mind. I think we should turn in a couple of these. What? Meteors have a limit? I curse you, Og. Yeah. Wait, I didn't even add a limit to meteors. That was all you're doing. I honestly, I gotta be honest, I didn't even know there was a limit to it. So what you did there, you managed to somehow do yourself. We can sell a whole bunch of these silver maces and silver gladius. We can sell a plasteel spear. We can sell a silver spear. Steel Con samurai sword replica. No, but cool. Oh! There's a legendary weapon! Oh my gosh! Wait, guys! There's a legendary weapon. Oh my goodness gracious! The Scarlet Weapon. By the way, I'm absolutely addicted to Voin. I blame you, Og. Why do you blame me when I bestowed upon you such a wonderful and great game, my dear apprentice? I might have doomed you to waiting, like, I don't know, 5 years until it releases, but, well, you know, I did a good job. I'd say this is a job well done, Mr. Brown, okay? You somehow managed to do yourself. Hear that, Disco? Yeah, I might have misspoke, okay? But I didn't hear exactly. So you left him speechless? I still have a lot of speeches in me. I can give one now. I put literally every difficulty to the max, even if the enemies are big sponges, because I get a lot of ichor. Have you done all of the secret weapon quests then? Have you explored all parts of the map? So, chat, do you want to do the boss this stream? I don't think we can. I don't see why you couldn't. But also, no one answered, does someone want the legendary weapon? Feels compelled to wear a dark trench coat and answer questions with a grunt. Some may find this unsettling, but none can deny its effectiveness in combat. Unlocks a unique and deadly special skill animation. I don't think so. I'm only exploring the 3rd area. Yeah, there are a couple even before that. There are 2 secret weapons. There's 1 challenge weapon and then 1 secret weapon in the first zone. And then there's the same for the second one. And then there are a couple for the 3rd. The 3rd area is massive, like huge. I take way too long to explore, and on top of that, just fighting every enemy to grind. I do the exact same thing, so I get how you feel. I don't need one. I want it. Give me. Okay, so far Kaimana is the only one that wants Scarlet Edge. I'm going to sell some more stuff in the meanwhile while we wait for you guys to come to a decision. But yeah, the Scarlet Edge legendary weapon that can't have a persona added to it, but it does have a, well, a unique legendary action on it, which is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. We can sell some of these. Steel chest plate we probably don't need anymore. What ending did you choose in Far Cry 3? Save your friends or join Citra? I joined Citra on my first playthrough. Then I joined my friends and I found out that both endings suck. So unfortunate. Both of them made me... I was like, oh, well, okay. Spoilers for Far Cry 3. Citra dies anyway. Even if you stay with her, she dies. And then if you join your friends, they leave anyway. You're all alone anyway. So I did it. I was like, what? So I can't just leave her alive? I just stab her, or I allow herself to stab herself later? Like, okay. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, my choices don't matter whatsoever. I saved my friends. Of course you did, because you're a good Samaritan, Disco. I hate it when games do that. I think older games were very guilty. I think they were very guilty of doing that. They just gave you, like, a whole bunch of different like, supposedly a whole lot of different options, but were really just like, did you know you can do this? Actually, I lied to you. You can't do that. And I'm like, what? Then why would you say I can do that? Why lie to me like that? By the way, Og, did you listen to some of the Golden Sun music, and if so, did you like it? I didn't. I was so busy setting up my server PC. I now have basically all of my wireless servers and everything running on it now. So now I can finally devote myself to personal projects. Or, yeah, well, actually, I've got all of my, some of my streaming stuff is on it. Like, the chat right now is technically on my server PC. So that I've just connected it to my Twitch and everything. Just buy that sword already, bro. I'm just perusing through, okay? I really want to get rid of some of these genes, okay? We've got so many. I feel like I'm gonna have to play through this on my own to get rid of some of them, because we... Oh gosh, we have so many. Okay, what else? Mana potion? No, don't need that. We can get rid of, no, actually, that's okay. Let's get the sword, shall we? Scarlet Edge. And is that it? I think that's it. Oh, we can get rid of the steel knives. We don't need that. There we go. We're buying the Scarlet Edge. Who wants it? Who wants it? The poison loadout is like absolutely broken, plague spreading lol, and I love it. You've not seen some of the challenge weapons yet. Kaimana the Great. Kaimana has a, she technically has a persona weapon. Kaimana, do you want to get rid of your persona weapon for the legendary in that case? Or what do you want to do? Also, it has got, it might only do 13.95 damage. However, 99% armor penetration. And it also gives you bonus movement speed. So, yeah. It's pretty good. Is it worse or better than hers? I think it's better overall. So, prediction psychic stimulation. I don't know what a psychic stimulation is. Prepare to be psychically stimulated, guys. Also, that's melee. She's a shooter or a hitter. She's a melee, but she's currently dual-wielding persona weapon, so I'm not sure. I mean, I like mine already, but can I have more? No? Nope. You have, you've chosen to dual-wield a support and persona weapon, so you would have to get rid of both of your weapons right now in order to do that. Also, you're reading together with your lover, apparently. You're picking up... Someone else can have it? Never mind, I'll keep mine. Are you sure? Wait, are we really going to then give it to Ruria? Mine's dead. Gulp. Yeah, true. I'll give it to Ruria. Here we go. Force equip Scarlet Edge. Nice. And what action does she unlock? Let's see. I'm kind of curious. If we draft her, do we get to see what Scarlet Edge actually does? I'm curious. Move Ruria over here. And available? No. How do... Look, she even sheaths it behind herself. It's like twice or 3 times her height. Oh my gosh. I return and suddenly hear, prepare to be psychically stimulated, guy. What spells art thou casting, wizard? I'm just saying that Kaimana was predicting everyone was going to suffer a little bit from psychic stimulation. That's not my doing. That's not my doing, I assure you. Absolutely not my doing. That was Kaimana. 100%. They grew up so fast. They do. They really do. Also, she's like 1/3 of her sword's height. So, I can't see what legendary action it has. I guess I have to be... She has to be in combat and right-click on someone before we can figure out what the legendary sword does. Honestly, Disco, I feel like you're kidding out your daughter to be possibly even more powerful than you. Our romance was going up and you ruined it? Me? I did that? No, that was D6. I didn't do anything. Or do you mean Kaimana? What did I do? I can't believe I'm being accused for things I've never even done. Man. Also, you all... Wait, what did I do? I was just saying. Nanite bullet on Kaimana and Disco. Roger, roger. Here we go. Nanite bullet on Kaimana. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. If I can't be happy, no one can. We were on a date and you made her leave it? I didn't make her leave it. I didn't do that at all. She decided to cancel it herself. That wasn't me. Whoa, we can kill our own people? I mean, I was just joking. If you really want to, I actually, I might make like a dice roll animation or something like that, and then you guys can roll dice for doing something. Does it feel good to play God Auger? Well, sometimes I get a bit of an itch. And whenever I get a bit of an itch for playing God, I boot up Rimworld. In Rimworld, I can be whatever I want to be. I could be a Barbie girl in this plastic world. So, I'd say it's pretty good. Wait, what's this? Oh my gosh, Kaimana got her next redeem doubled. I got it! You did. Good job, Kaimana. Your next redeem is doubled. So whatever you do, either if it's like a challenge or something, I'll double it and pass it on to the next person. Or if it's you paying for something, I'll immediately refund. Wait, I didn't pay attention. It's okay. It's okay. Did she get 2,000? No. She got the next thing she does. The next time she spends points, it's doubled for whatever she does. So if she wants to... yes, I did. No! Kaimana, why would you want 2,000 points? You can either have double redeem, or you can have 2,000... What? Okay. She wants to self-sabotage here for some reason. Double the debt. Roger, roger. Double the amount of strikes Kaimana has. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. You do realize, let her... You know what? Yeah, if Kaimana wants to lie and say that it was 2,000 points instead of doubling the next redeem, she can 100% go for that. You can go for that if you want. I have a lot of words. And she doesn't care. Oh, carpet making unlocks things which you cannot build because they require memes that none of your people believe. Meme! True. Get off my screen. No, I didn't. It's double the rewards. Yeah, but like, if you choose... Also, we need steel. Flint and steel! If any of you would be so kind to perhaps procure some steel. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's get someone. You know what? We'll get Mal. He's gonna beat up a car. Your day will come, false god. Heed my warning. Well, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, wow, Kaimana, you get 2,000 points back. Okay, so do I actually refund you more points or what, Kaimana? Yeah, give her 2,000 points. She decided to use the meta slot machine, or sorry, just the slot machine, 4,000 now? No, that's not how it works. It's not 4,000. You do realize that winning 1,000 points doubled is still 2,000. It's not 4,000. Not how it works? Yeah, exactly. Double it said? Yeah, exactly. 1,000 multiplied by 2 is 2,000. Oh, I couldn't see because I'm on mobile. Okay. Guys, I doubled my 1,000 point redeem for 4,000. Hearken, a wizard who would crown himself a god. Thou hast mistakenly borrowed power for divinity and applause for worship. I speak not from envy, but from foresight. For every throne built upon pride is destined to crack beneath its own weight. Repent thy arrogance, lest the heavens themselves delight in humbling thee. Mark my words, the higher thou ascendest, the more glorious shall be thy fall, and I shall bear witness to it with neither surprise nor sorrow. You know what I have to say to that? I lol at you. She got another double redeem? What? She got a double redeem again? Come on, stop. Come on, you gotta stop this, okay? Oh, and she got 2,000 points. Mr. Brown, refund both of those. She double redeem 1,000 points, double redeem 1,000. You're not gonna win at that rate, Kaimana. So dumb. You could have literally used it on like the triple slot machine, Kaimana, and I would have spun it twice for you. Don't stop, Kaimana. Gamble more. I gotta break the chain. Yeah, I suppose so. What? No. Okay, no, that has to be rigged. How have you done this 3 times in a row? How have you got another double redeem? What are you doing? How is this possible? What? Give me back my money? You're the one spending for this. She's using literally all of her luck. Yes, she is. I don't know what she's doing. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Mr. Brown, yeah, I suppose just give her back her money again. Or, well, if she depending on what she uses it for it next, okay? just wait. Bro, you got the double... Yes, she's gotten it 3 times. Give me, please, but 3K... No, not give her 3K. What do you mean, give her 3K? Don't give her 3K. She's just trying to lie to get what she wants. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing this. You've somehow managed so I can buy a bigger gamble, but we're not going to give you 3K. You just have to save up, Kaimana. I'm checking, and quite literally, you, you don't... I don't know how you've managed to do it. This is, like, infinitesimally small odds. I'm looking at my back end here, and this is crazy. And you'll get 4,000 silver, right, Aug? I mean, she's going to spend... What was it? 3,000 silver or something that I put? 3,000. Also, hello, Homura-san. How are you doing? You'll get, like... You'll spend 3,000, and then you'll probably hit 1 row for the triple slot machine, and then you'll get 2,000 back out of it, you know? Kai, your next one gets double pull again. Yeah, basically. I don't have 1K. I only have 800. Yeah, but you have to wait. So, buy prestige recon armor. That's all her luck, bro. I think it is. I'll see if my new armor is better. Ediko is having a heart attack. Okay, just wait. We're gonna resolve this right now. Oh, Disco's already, or sorry, Solstix is already on his way. That should be fine. Let's see, prestige. Wait. Oh, Pigeon is deciding to wear the prestige. Wait, no. Wait, what? Where? Oh, here we go. So drop that, and then prestige recon armor, and we're gonna check this. Is the reward only for pulling? I thought it was all mana rewards. It is all mana rewards. That's why I'm confused why she's deciding to do that. Literally, the next redeem is doubled. Anything she picks is doubled, but she keeps using it for spinning the slot machine. So, I don't know why she's using all of her luck on that. 82 coins. Why are you gifting me 82 coins? But I'm addicted to gamble. Why is Eriko having a heart attack? Didn't we remove the frailty? Yeah, but it might have been something that built up. We can check. I don't know. Also, I'll get you to equip this now. Sorry, I just completely forgot. Forswear. Okay, mana. Just save until you have 3,000 mana and just buy more money. Yeah. Rim money as I can get slowly. I will buy you out. Buy me out? What do you mean you're gonna buy me out? And, sorry, Homada-san, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. My foot is healing still. Because I was doing jump squats and I injured it, so I'm like limping around, but I'm doing pretty fine otherwise. Set up my server PC near fully today. I've moved some things over to it, and yeah, it's pretty good thus far. Also, yeah, we did remove. Oh my gosh, we did remove her frailty or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know how it could be like the bad back. I'm not sure how that's the case, Helios. Is it better than my current armor? That's it. It should be. It is probably a flat upgrade. 93, 40, 59. And then you had uranium plate armor. Oh, that's being worn. Uranium plate armor, uranium plate armor, uranium plate armor. Wait, did someone already equip it? It should always be better. It should always be better depending on the quality of it. Let's see. It is only normal, so it might actually be about equivalent in that case. Also, let's see. I'm going to go now, going to work despite dying still. Good night, Kaimana. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hope you sleep well and feel better soon tomorrow in that case. Does she have a gene or anything that makes her have heart attacks? Animals cannot inherit genes in Rimworld. So it's not possible for her to have a gene or something like that, which could cause it. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. News of peace. Well, as soon as we get steel, we'll be able to give your daughter Ruria the physical gem. Disco? LOL, get cheated on. What an announcement. Oh, we need to rebuild the stage. Yeah, we have no steel. I can't do anything without steel. Unless you guys... Wait. Is there anything more? Oh, here, actually, there's some compact steel. Steels! 200. 200 steel. 200. What did you say about Ruria? I said we need steel before we can make this steel gem crafting table. Actually, can I just make it out of something else? Gem crafting table. Oh, okay, I can make it out of limestone. Oh, but it still requires 100 steel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so in other words, as soon as we get more steel, we can then finally build all of this to make the whatchamacallit, the thingamabob, the gem crafting table so that I can make the physical adeptness gem. That's what it's called. 40 steels, 200? Yes. Yes. Added to the empire. Added to the empire. Look, 88% grown. We're gonna have so many herbs. Also, are these tox packs? Yeah, one tox pack dissolves every 16 days. Okay, we need to make a room for our tox packs because we cannot have it in our food storage, but we also do not want it to go off. So we're gonna make a tox pack waste storage in like here. And then we're going to add a door like so. And then we're going to add floor. Here we go, floor. And then, can someone redeem some quests? Actually, I should add that. Did I add that as a point thingamabob? Let's see. Platforms. Twitch. Rimworld. No, I didn't. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna make it cost 1,000. Don't mind this while I duplicate the swap item image. Generate 2 random quests. Here we go. And then capitalize this so they're formatted neatly. Use points to generate 2 random, naturally occurring quests. There we go. And then this will be 1,000. Because they're random So, can do that. There we go. Oh, wait, did it not save? Oh, I'm not sure why it didn't work there. Quest available? It's already on? Wait, is it? Is it? We've had the same one for 750? Oh. Oh, okay. Huh. That's my bad. Yep. I didn't see it. There we go. I don't know why this is having some issues now. Maybe if I go in and out of this. No. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, well. Yeah, you can redeem that for more quests. Quest available, Emergency Descent. Shuttle of the Shattered Empire has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander, Tios Boros, wants to land at the Pumpkin Patch. Neanderthals from Coolwellil's alliance will attack the crashed shuttle site in an attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. The shuttle contains Teosporos, 2 other civilians, and 3 cataphracts. The commander and civilians must be rescued, but the cataphracts may be sacrificed. After 8 hours, a rescue shuttle will come pick up the survivors. You'll need to get them all on board within the next 12 hours. We can, let's see, Gene Integrator 23! Oh, or a legendary plasteel royal bed? What is shuttle loot? Shuttle loot is like free steals, components, advanced components, and ship medals. So, it works. Gene integrators or legendary bed. It is also a legendary royal bed, which uses silver and gold. That's not bad. These two are really good. Gene Integrator and Plasteel Royal Bed. For Disco and Kaimana? You want it? You want it? I want the Royal Bed. Oop. You guys are gonna fight about it? I'm the leader of the colony. Yeah, but if we all just... Why can't we all just get along? We could use just like Gene Integrator. Legendary bed? Yeah, basically increases sleep speed, increases mood when you sleep. Also has 2 people that it can fit because it's a royal double bed. Also adds a massive amount of beauty to the bedroom. I need the bed for when I don't sleep. That's true. Solsticks is in dire need of a bed. I mean, you are double the size. That's also true. I can battle royale them. Yuki and Ediko will help me. We don't need it. Okay, so you get... What quality is our bed? Your bed is currently excellent. Why are my pawns so low mood? I'm afraid. Be not afraid. You're on 46. What do you mean? You're doing perfectly fine, but also you're sad because Okami's dead. That's why. So, nice. Excellent bed. Yeah, it is pretty excellent. I gotta say that. It is pretty excellent. I'm worried that Mr. Brown is gonna starve again. He's got minor malnutrition. We probably need to make, like, a carnivore meal. Ah, the command said 17. Did it? Let's see. Augmenton mood 17. Yeah, what? How did it say that? Well, it was 3 minutes ago. I guess a lot can happen in 3 minutes. Oh! Oh, generate 2 random quests. You want to generate 2 random quests? I've got just the thing for you. Quest. Generate quests. Generate 2 natural random. There we go. Unknown vagabonds. 7 death refugees are approaching. Visitors help possible future reward. Probably not worth it. Keeping novella. Vabos Noses, a praetor of the Shattered Empire, is making a request. He wants you to take care of his favorite pet, the boom rat novella, at the Pumpkin Patch for 13 days. He is suffering from paralytic abasia and must be kept in bed. It's okay. I bought a 3rd TV, give it to Stallsticks. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. But Timberwolf's sitting. Okay, making a request. She wants you to take care of her favorite pet, the Timberwolf Hansel. And we'll get 3 compact weaponry, though. Compact weaponry blueprints. Or tech prints, rather. What's the secrets of Felicia? Magic class experience game. Oh! that could be pretty good. Another Magic Class Experience Gain book. You guys can pick. Well, I think we should probably do the Emergency Descent, but do you want the Gene Integrator or do you want the Plasteel Royal Bed? Actually, you guys were always talking about the Plasteel Royal Bed. We'll do this one. Do I have skill points? I'll check in a second. Then, did you guys want any of these? Any of these as well? It's just babysitting a dog. I mean, we can wait a couple of days. We can wait up a couple of days. Also, active farming site, logging site, biotech. We probably should take like a mining site at some point if we can find a steel mining site. Shuttle crash. Here we go. Hopefully they just decide to, you know, actually come over here. But we'll build defenses around them as well, because why not? Like so. And then we'll add like a singular gap. Okay, now you guys have to focus on this, but look at these predators. Oh my god. Or cataphracts. Look at these cataphracts. Now I'm not starving. Yeah, you're not starving anymore. No, I'm pretty sure they'll stay there. Yeah, unfortunately so. The AI doesn't let me, like, control or do anything with them. But, yes. Also, I should probably get some temperature and then over-the-wall coolers. And then we'll do that. Send me there. Okay. I mean, you'll be standing on lookout for a while, is the issue. Because they expect it to be any time within the next 8 hours that... Oh my gosh, you're on the other side of the map? Why? Oh, you were hunting. What's the time left on my gene regrowth? It is 1 year. You can spend... was it 2,500 I said? 2,500 to speed it up, or maybe it was just 2,000. I don't remember. Okay. I feel like I need to have a universal price for... maybe... No. The Divine Intervention one is quite a bit. So... Yeah, 5k for 2 years. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I had said it was that, so I don't get things wrong. Because it's hard keeping all of these prices up in this noggin of mine. Up in this noggin of mine. Auger toe. Stop! Stop with the auger toe! You can't keep posting that and think that it makes anything good. Let's see. Timberwolf sitting. Shuttle crashed. Yeah. We can dismantle the crashed shuttle. Actually, we don't have to do it just yet. Auger Tua. No. No Auger Tua. Celebrate good time. Come on. Where did my thingamabob go? Oh, okay. I suppose not. Send the golem to stay there too. The golem follows wherever Spearfree goes, so probably not. I probably will not do that, because then it might just die, and I would rather not have to spend like 200 schmeats to get him up and running again. Because anytime you want to repair the flesh golem requires more flesh. So can my bots follow me? Technically, yes, but one of them is literally just set to work, and the other one is an agrihand, and it's currently gestating. So how long do we protect them? Just for... There we go. Literally just now. Also, they spawned right next to them. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Also, you do have skill points. Helios, you do have skill points. Do you want to use them for something in specific? Okay. D6, I need you to walk over here, and I need you to just, like, pop a couple of shots in them. You're running over. I'm late for a very important date. You are late, but it's fine. Forgive you. We'll do frag shot on you. And then we'll do... I mean, they might be fine, but we'll just get rid of this one. In particular. Oh, never mind. Why you're retreating? Attack. What are you doing? Why are you retreating? Stop it! Stop it! Do this. Ranged pursuit. Search and destroy. We cannot allow these guys to die. That is quite literally the one thing we should not do. We'll use another nanite bullet on this one. And then we'll... Okay, we'll have to wait. Because if we let any one of them die, that's the quest failed. TP me? Oh, true! Yes. Okay, Shadow Walk, teleport to them. Okay. I think we should be mostly okay here. Melee attack, yes. And I won't be there in time. Yeah, I'm going to do so. Then we're going to surprise attack this one. Boop. And then attack Nito. Send Sol into heal. Right as he's done this, there we go. And we'll do Shadow Call. And then Solsticks, you will throw an elixir. And... Okay, and you will use Soothing Bomb. I need you to be on Search and Destroy. Like so. And then we can use... Oh, wait, no, you... Oh, wait, no. That's fine. That's fine. Go over here. And then we need you to use Soothing Bomb on you. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Also, Mr. Brown is finally here. You know what, Mr. Brown? Here we go. We'll let you have a little bit of... Delicious food. Location is out of range? Yeah, I know it's out of range. Here we go. I think we're gonna do this. No. Delicious. You just swallowed him whole in a single gulp. Oh my gosh. Devour corpse. We can do this one as well. Oh, cannot be used on the living? Well, that's fine. There we go. That was one of our allies. I thought it was blue because they were fleeing. We might have just ripped off his arm. I won't check the damages just now, but yeah, that was... Okay, I thought that was an enemy that was fleeing because their names go blue. Mr. Brown, you actually have to devour this guy, though, because he's going to blow up and cause a mana explosion. We're going to get Solsticks to use this on him. Can you do that again, actually? I want you to nibble on him a little bit more. Oh, no. You have to beat him up, I think. Use the mech heal serum, can make new limbs. Yeah, but it should be fine. It should be fine. We're going to... Oh, gosh. Tend to... Hopefully, Mr. Brown kills him before he does anything. Yes, there we go. Okay, Mr. Brown, you get to... As a reward... Delicious. Quest failed? How? Oh my gosh. Was it because he got injured? Okay, that's... mostly my fault. I genuinely thought that that was an enemy that was fleeing. Yeah, it apparently doesn't count enough. Oh my gosh. Back up the save? No, we fail. I'm not gonna save, scum. How do I get the traits? You would have to do 3,000 silver to me to add. Otherwise, 5,000 to remove, so 8,000 in total to replace. Also, we can get rid of all of these now. Cancel all of this, and then deconstruct that. There we go. However, now we've done that. Apothecary Blossom Blader. Oh, okay. Bought by... Oh! Blossom Blader skill belt pouch. I don't know how that's gonna work, actually. Let's, learn. Can you even learn that? I'm very curious to see. But yeah. Like, none of them died. They just got injured and that was enough. I don't think Brown has max traits. I don't think so either. Oh, they gave us free silver. It would be nice if they gave us, you know, some steel, though. 4K to get the trait? 3K. Yeah. Are you sure none of them died? Yeah, none of them died. There are no bodies here. It's literally because I accidentally... They got too injured, is why. And that's why that's the case. Oh, I see. Gave me... Wait, since you're a mod, you can give coin... Can you check your balance? Can you check your balance, Mr. Brown? How much money did you have before and after that? I think you used give instead of gift. Yeah, you're meant to use gift. You just increased mine by plus 3,000. You didn't actually use any of your money. Wait, so we didn't protect them enough? No, we didn't protect them enough. Yeah, exactly. You're a mod, Mr. Brown. Technically, you could cheat, but I really hope you don't. So, yeah, you need to use gift. Otherwise, you just, for free, get a trait. Well, also, you don't need the cannibal trait. You are, I think, fine eating people. Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. You don't need the cannibal trait. You're okay with eating people already because of your ravenous class. So that would be a little bit redundant. He still gets the mood debuff. Nope. Nope, he doesn't. Let's see. Nothing. Yeah. He doesn't get it when he eats someone. Oh well, enjoy free coins. Coins, Aug. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting free Also, he's got 11 stomachs. I'm just saying, Mr. Brown has 11 stomachs. It is insane how much food you require, Mr. Brown. Like, the fact that you ate 2 full corpses there, and, yeah, he's also out of food. Yeah, even after eating those corpses, it still wasn't enough. He is starving. He's so hungry. He's so hungry. Also, wait, did you learn it, Solstix? Blossom Blader. Oh, belt pouch, you did! You are able to quickly retrieve some herbs from a convenient belt pouch, instantly granting 30 herbs. Oh, and it costs nothing as well. Jeez, that shit... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Look change desired, silent sight. Nope, not gonna do that again. Combat style blade dancer. There we go. But we're still low on steel. Huh. Okay. Well, there was some compact steel over here. There's some compact steel over... Actually, I think we need to mine this first. Carnivore fine meal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think hopefully you should be fine now, Mr. Brown. Unless they all spoil in your inventory. But we'll have to see. What's this? What did she smelt? Is she getting rid of some of the skeletons? 20 coins. 20 whole coins. Oh, 30 steels. Yep, yep. Cassowary. Doesn't matter. We're still hunting all of them for food. Ediko is currently killing it. Oh, kill him! How much more steel is needed? You know what? Where's Solstix? He's harvesting a rice plant. What are you doing, Disco? Harvesting potato plants. Okay, I'm gonna have you focus on... I don't think you do it. No, you don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. Why can't I do this? Spearfree, surely you can do something, right? Okay, no? Build a copy? Let's do that. Can anyone build this? No. Okay. I can construct. I'm not sure why it's not letting me. For whatever reason. The shuttle arrived. Yeah, hopefully they all leave. Set to load. Wait, where are they all? Oh! You know why? You know why why the quest failed? Because one of them got injured and they all ran away. It wasn't that we didn't protect them, it's that they were afraid and they all ran away. Oh wait, no, never mind, this is for Gilma. Okay, whoops, sorry, I assume things. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for the other one as well. Let's, that one's set to deconstruct too. And then we're gonna allow everything? There we go. Lame. Yeah, it really is lame. Such a silly thing here. But 50 steels. I'm very confused why these are not building. Also, these require steel as well. I'll just cancel this for now. And we'll disallow this. Can we make the gem table now? I'm not sure why it's not building. We've got a whole bunch of limestone blocks, but maybe it's not considered being in inventory yet. Let's prioritize hauling all of these, and then let's see if we can then prioritize working on that. How much steel do we have? We should have enough now. Those are cloths. This is raw materials. Oh, we've got 15. We only have 15. I think it's been used for repairs. I don't know where all this steel is going. Flint and steel. But apparently we've used a whole bunch of it. 100 more steel. Let's see, where's that gonna land up? Oh, 300 steels. Flint and steel. There should be a bunch around. That's what I was thinking as well. Psychic hum. A weird discordant hum is vibrating through the minds of the people, seemingly chosen at random. Colonists affected are maladaptive, spear-free, pigeon, rotundel, Helios, Virgil, Disco, and Kaimana. Okay, let's check. Using Kaimana as a basis, there's a psychic hum. Recreation fall rate 300%, and rest rate multiplier is 35% of its original value. Ooh. Hello, Louie! Welcome! How are you doing? And, yeah, hopefully, is mine and Kaya's room done? Or Kaimana's room done? No, someone hasn't broken down the wall yet. Is Jackbox Day tomorrow? We're going to see about that. I've got a poll currently going on in the Discord server for what the voted multiplayer game of the week is today. Or, sorry, tomorrow. So, as soon as this stream ends, I'm going to be taking a look at the results, and we're going to be tallying what those games are. If someone starts a social fight with me, they're dead. Dead? Dead? Why would they be dead? And soon we'll have the Toxpax room and whatnot safe. It's just, I don't know why this isn't building it. Oh, here we go. Finally. Let's get, I'm sorry to do this, Solstex. Oh, wait, you're cooking simple meals. Right after you're done, I'm going to have you work on this. Just so that we can get this done. Cooking 4 simple meals. Hauling 15 steel to gem table. Yeah, somehow... Oh, okay. No, never mind. It's because no one's on hauling, or no one's doing any hauling and whatnot. Flint and steel. Here we go. Hauling steel. Throwing chunks. Why are you buying throwing chunks? Okay. You just want to be lobbing boulders? My girls are hauling, though, no? They are, but probably not fast enough. Monsters was so fun, though. Yeah, it was fun, but we, I mean, this is a democracy. I let my apprentices choose. So, if people don't vote for it, then we're not buying it. Fenu's Jubilee is coming up on the 1st of August. So, they can't do everything. No, they can't. No, they can't. I'm curious, where are they? Oh, they're all sleeping right now. Yayo. Buy yayo. Yayo, 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 yayo. Why do you just want to buy old drugs, D6? This is exactly why I'm not going to research any of these drugs. Because you guys are just going to buy all of them. Buy Go Juice. No, you can't keep buying all of these things. Who gave you the idea you could just do that? Also, I will be, you know what? I'll post the questions or the form again. I don't know, how many of you have or have not voted for they are drugs? Yeah, they're drugs. I just buy random stuff. Yeah, all of these things that require psychite refining or go juice is all drugs. But yes, here you guys go. Let's see. Is that the correct link? I think it should be. Like so. That, oh, yeah, there we go. That link is, oh wait, I'll send it to YouTube as well. This link is where you can vote on what we play on Friday. So, oh, that's the edit link. Whoops. Well, you can't see the edit page, so hopefully it doesn't take you to the edit page. I was just looking at the editing so I could see the responses and all. But yeah, if you take a look at that, then you can vote. And, well, I can say that there are some neck-and-neck ones that we're going to be playing this Friday. It's actually, it might be down to a tiebreaker. A Psylink Neuroformer. A Psylink Neuroformer allows you to form a Psylink, which allows you to cast Psychics. And Psychics are somewhat thematically called psycasts, or in this case, because of the magic mod, they're considered spells or whatever, but psycasts are basically, if magic is using mana and everything, psycasts are what if you were an esper and you used mental energy instead. So that's basically the premise of it. Also, look at Solstice working on the bench. Oh my gosh, he's really getting this done for his granddaughter. Really getting this done for his granddaughter. Royal Tribute Collector. Kinship of Banzo. Banzo! And then Jubilee. More Psychite Teas. I don't actually know what Psychite Teas do, because I don't really use them. Father's Soul is the goat. He really is. Drinking it will induce a subtle Psychite euphoria. This tea is easy to produce at cooking facilities, but can produce Psychite addiction if consumed too often. So it's another drug. So it can cause chemical damage and is more drugs. Why everything you guys make is just more and more drugs? Here we go. Gem of Physical Insight. And then Kaimana, I think I'll get to work on. Cannot. She is too low of a magic skill. Okay. Who? Oh wait, no, it's crafting, right? Who can work on this? You can't because you don't have magic. Mosey Moon, maybe? No, can't work on it. Nope, can't work on it. Oh! Cannot haul. Pick up. Oh! Oh, okay, Owlman is gonna do it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were gonna be incapable. I thought we were gonna be incapable, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Can you not buy humanoid eggs? Please don't buy human eggs. Why? Why do you want fertilized human eggs? Oh, okay, the dogs are already eating them. Well, that's them gone. Let them hatch? No. Human eggs cause insect humanoids to appear. Insect humanoids just fill up your colony. Like, they... You know the insect genes, like odd appearance and guttural voice and everything like that? That's basically what they are. It's literal human insects that show up. It's not like actual cool colonists. I want one, bro. Fine. Buy one, not two. If they're going to be your child, then that's completely different. I will make you take care of them then. Otherwise, they're going to be eaten and turned into, or they're going to be turned into scrambled eggs and eaten at the earliest convenience. Also, we can resume work on this. And, yeah, my daughter's gonna have her own class. She's growing up so fast. Yeah, only 25 work left. But I think Owlman is sleeping right now. Also, how on earth did this dog get this entire bed to himself? Don't look at me like that, you smug little foul creature. How dare you look at me like that? How did he get this bed to himself? He just chose the corner. What's inside the gene pack? Let's see. Noir. It's just black skin. Boy, I'm also poor. I just bought a book, yeah. I want 120. 124. Whoa, you tricked him. You faked him out by doing that. Oh my goodness. Also, let's reduce this to 19 degrees. And then we'll make a stockpile zone for all tox packs. So clear all, and then toxic waste packs. Because I cannot allow that. Utility tox packs? Oh my gosh, it's Mississippi Gonzo Redcorn! Your nemesis, Dragon of Dojo Mama, isn't here right now, but how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? We're playing Rimworld today. We're going to disallow that, and hopefully none of the dogs eat it. So, I'm not sure. I mean, it's unroofed. Oh, it has to be inside. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Egg in my room? This was your room, right? Okay, we can place a stockpile zone, one here, and then we'll do egg. And we've got, where is it? Human egg? Human egg? There we go, human egg. And then we'll set this as priority critical. And then we'll take this off, and I'll make you haul it in that case, D6. Prioritize hauling human egg. Here we go. And this has to be critical. I need everyone to move those tox packs out of the storage and into here so that they don't deteriorate, and then we can eventually get rid of them. And then I'm going to turn this floor into wood. Wouldn't you like to know? Hopefully no one just eats this, but also, come on, 25 work? It's so close to being done. It's so close to being done. D6 is also going to move that egg, and then I'm going to disallow permissions to move it or touch it or anything like that. Oh, there we go. And now we're gonna have Ruria use the gem of physical insights. Human leather? Why do you want human leather? Gathering hay? No, are you just holding on to the egg in your inventory? Okay. Can I officially tame all the beast girls now, by the way? You have 10 animals. You don't have 12, which I think would be required for a Thrumbo, but you could do, you could get pretty close, I think, with it. Honestly, make me focus on making a room. Well, you're sleeping right now, but I'll do it whenever you wake up. I'm in a skin suit to scare my enemies. Boop. My thrombosis died? Yeah, but you can always buy a new one. So, only my girls. Yeah, but also, I don't actually... Have you been able? Yeah, you've been able to partially tame. You've been able to partially tame. D6, place down the egg so I can disallow it now. What? I'm sorry, what? Please? Just... Why? Why can't you just drop the egg? Gilma's watching us sleep. Yeah, she is. She is. D6, I need you to drop the egg, please. Oh my goodness. Just drop the egg, buddy. He's like running all the way across the map to do this. Okay. Finally, he's dropping off the egg. Auger, you need to watch this if you don't know it yet. I'll check it out in a moment. And, whoa, why are you having a conversation in the bathroom? Oh my goodness. Okay. Egg progress in 15 days. You will be taking care of that egg in that case, okay? Also, can't we send this? Some of the people are missing? Yeah, Gilma, get in. What are we doing? Gilma, get out of here. And once she's in it... Hey, what was that about? What was what about? Oh, there we go. You've broken down the wall now, so... Can do that. Is Gilma gone? There we go. Bye-bye, Gilma. Oh, nice. Some jade and a gene integrator. And let's check this link. Bada bing, bada boom. Samuel's genes have finished regrowing. The Slash Street boys? I'll kill you that way? Whoa. Nice. I did not know about this one. Glad she took notes of me and Kai sleeping right before she left. Honestly. Now we can do this. Wait. Physically adept. Read combat style. Blade dancer. Oh my gosh. She's finally got her class. Oh, this is crazy. I did not mean to immediately use Bladespin. So, now, what can she do? She can do blade training. Training that improves technique and skill with melee weapons and raises the status of the Blade Dancer. Each level will change the trait of Blade Dancer to reflect their skill. So at first... Oh my gosh. Okay. So Bladesman, Blademancer, Blade Dancer, and Legendary Blade Dancer. So at that point, you gain 0.4 cell movement per second. I don't know what MBT is. Whoa, stop! Doesn't need a cheer. I'm trying to read this. MBT, I'm not sure what that means. Hit chance plus 15, dodge chance plus 20, shooting accuracy negative 30%, global work speed negative 5%, pain threshold plus 10. Body training as well, training that enhances physical capabilities. Moving, oh, wow, at level 3, moving, manipulation, breathing, blood pumping, and blood filtration. Well, Kai was okay. Kaimana's horrible, though. Yeah, true. Disco treating his adopted daughter better than both her moms ever did together. Very, Very true. Yeah. Seismic Slash. Harnessing the emotionless soul of the Blade Dancer unleashes a strike that rends fabric of space along a line. Oh my gosh. What is this? I forget she's also Brown Daughter. Technically, we removed that. I've changed history and I've retconned the lore. It is Disco's daughter. I see. Here we can see father and no biological mother because we wanted Kaimana to be mother-in-law since she technically disowned Ruria, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why she wanted the kid and then disowned her, even after naming her and changing her name and everything like that, but that's just how she rolls, I suppose. But yes, let's see. What more can she do? Forceful Wave. Expanding Wave. Increases the number of strikes adjacent to the strike line by 2 per level. Oh, okay. And then Blade Spin. Blade Master seems to blur for a split second, striking all nearby targets. We're not getting that along, though. Why? What do you mean we're not getting that along? Are you meaning, like, 1v1 me and Ruria? She's a child. She's 9 years old. She's hardly old enough. Me and Ruria. No! Improved Reach increases the radius of Blade Spin by 0.5. Base radius is 2. Increases the hit chance. Base is 50%. Oh. Maybe we could do... Increases the number of strikes by 1. Oh, I see. Increases the hit chance. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then we have Phase Strike. Melds the Blade Dancer's razor focus with the edge of a blade to slip between reality, appearing at a chosen location to execute a vicious strike on unsuspecting enemies. Okay. Dimension Blade reduces stamina, increases the radius of Phase Strike by 0.5, and then increases the chance to critical strike by 15% per skill level. Critical strikes deal 3x damage. Whoa! Well, I don't think our pawns can even attack kids. You can. You can attack kids. So that is possible. We can give her a couple of skills, actually, so that she can begin practicing all of her stuff. Let's do, there should be, like, warrior skills or something. Default warrior skills. Any one of these? It's not a mage one. Here we go. Fighter skill. Okay. Here we go. We can give her Burning Fury Aura. Do we even have enough for this? Wait. Do we have any textiles to be able to use? Oh, we can. Okay. So, fighter skill. I don't know what most... Oops. Whoops. What are you giving her? I'm trying to give her more stuff. I want to give her, like, Burning Fury, and Spear Free makes other kinds of golems. Yes, but we barely have the resources. We barely have the resources. We can look into a bit of golemancy. Here we go, and then we can make a Maharal or a Stone Golem, which should probably help a little bit. But I want to make, I'm not sure, Burning Fury, Gear Repair, Heavy Blow, Inner Healing I think would probably be good. Combat Style Blade Dancer, Blade's Edge is a new skill. Oh, okay. You can make that. Tempest Strike. I think Thick Skin. Okay, so let's deck out Ruria here a little bit. Let's give her Burning Fury. I don't know what Legion does. Then we'll give her Inner Healing, because that one's actually really good. Strong Back isn't crazy good. That's just more carrying. Sprint can be good for more speed, but probably doesn't matter. Thick Skin is always good in case she gets hit. And Vengeance. We'll do Martial Training and I think Vengeance. Push their body beyond its limits, granting them greatly increased stats, stamina regeneration, brief projectile deflection, and immunity to pain for a short time. However, after the effect is over, they will fall unconscious for more than a day. I think Vengeance is pretty good. As a last resort, yeah, it's really quite good. We're gonna deck Ruria out, I think. Kaimana is going to regret abandoning her daughter, is the idea. And also because I think to actually have a child that is loved and cared for in our colony, oh, wow. Things couldn't be better. You also probably do need to spend a lot of money on giving her some armor, however, I think. Oh, wow, she does just teleport everywhere she goes. Well then. And yeah, you guys have a couple more points and everything. So, oh my gosh, Mr. Brown has 9 points. Healing consumption. Consuming a corpse also heals him. We're gonna do Devour Creature maximum. And, oh wow, that was 6. Takes a massive bite out of a target creature, dealing damage and inflicting toxic buildup based on damage dealt, as well as replenishing their food need by 40 units. Well, like her father. Exactly. Exactly. She's just teleporting around like it's nobody's business. I'm thinking that, honestly, we should probably upgrade that as one of the first things. Like, we should put skill points into just this. Maybe we can do, yeah, it's lower warm-up. It's... Wait, where's the cooldown? 23 Yeah, I think we should do this for cooldown. It runs in the family. Actually, you don't run, you teleport. But yeah, that's close enough. We should give her that so that she can use it more often, I think. Because that's going to be really good. Phase Strike, I think we increase because the more she uses that, the more skills she builds up by actually using it. Anyways, Mr. Brown, we're going to increase the magic of. And maybe Devour Mana? I think Devour Corpse is also pretty good, but he doesn't really have to care. It teleports in the family? There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. And then we're going to increase this. Consume plant. I think digest. Let's see. The ravenous digest roiling matter in their stomach to instantly heal their wounds. Depletes their food need. Is that a passive? Oh, it is a passive. Liquefy, caustic spittle. I think... Granting ravenous also... Oh, every 10 stacks of acidosis grants the ravenous stacking damage reduction. Also used for the fuel of some of their other abilities. I think maybe we go for... Honestly, all of these are really crazy good. Is my new bot done? Yeah, your bot is done. It's an Agrahand, though. So it's just... Or, well, maybe it was a Militor? Yeah, no, it was your Agrahand. It was your Agrahand. Kaimana must have used some spell on her. Yeah, she did age her up. She aged her up a little bit, remember? She was asking me to cast the age up spell or the fast forward time. Oh, so she'll be able to do more stuff soon? Yes. Exactly. That was why. Huh? Name the bot Augaton? It's not a new one, though. That was Metalhead Jr. Was that before I adopted her? No. Or, well, actually, I think it was, maybe. I'm not sure. I remember Kaimana asking me, can you just age her up already? And I was like, I can use the spell. But yeah, and yeah, it's your other one that's revived. So, don't worry, it's the same. Good old Metalhead Jr. Here we go. And then we've got the tube television that we wanted to install. Here. Like so. Actually, we'll do that. And then we'll add, like... We'll move this here, actually. We'll move this here, and then we'll add a dresser, I think. And that would probably be good. Is it over now, or is that aging up still thing working? No, it only does it for a couple of minutes. So, yay, a pretty broom. Yeah, finally. Finally, right? Can you guys believe that we had this as our entire house at some point? It is actually crazy how much this colony has expanded. We've got a really big colony going on, all things considered. I still want to build the garden and everything like that, but honestly, it is a lot of stuff to consider. Also, I kind of want to remove these pews, just because it doesn't look nice cramped together. Can Kaimana use advanced time on the egg? Actually, that's a really good question. Accelerate time, use it on this. Not visible? Yeah, then stand here. Let's try that. We've survived through a lot. We really... Honestly, some of the raids we've had have nearly wiped us all out. It's kind of crazy that we're still even alive. Like, genuinely, some of them are insane in terms of difficulty that we've had to go through or experience. Okay, Kaimana, I need you to age up... Oh, it's gonna age her up a little bit. We're gonna stand around the corner, and then we're gonna age this up. And it did not do anything. So it didn't work. I mean, you did have to guard that one raid. Yeah, that's true. Visitor's relationship. Aaron, son of colonist Virgil. Oh. Well. Look at who's coming in. Also, we've got this random, like, uranium ore here. We've got fiber corn here. Still no one building any of these. Or, well, actually, we've done pretty good progress with these shrines. Uh-huh. Look at this. We've got 3 dryads growing here. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then we're on this last one. Look at Metalhead. He's doing his best. He's doing his best genuinely. Look at him go. Yeah, this is a pretty good defense, I'd say. Pretty good defense. Why are you grabbing? Oh, that's confetti. Oh, I thought that was like the rat meme where they grab the person. I thought that was the rat grab emoji. Sorry, it zoomed out on my screen. I was like, why are you grabbing your dryad like that? What can I say? Oh, how are these Yorkshire Terriers still giving birth? I thought that we had, like, culled most of them. Oh my gosh, we've got so many huskies. We've got so many huskies. Okay, 4 maximum. And yeah, I don't care if they're pregnant, just slaughter them. I don't care if they're bonded, slaughter them. Same goes with the Yorkshires. Or the Yorkies. What about Timberwolves? We'll keep them at 4 as well. Good gosh, they must be going through so much of our food in that case. Eesh. Also, now we should probably build the med pod. Wait, actually, how big is the biopod? Or the med pod? Med pod is about, okay, it's like that much. So it's up until that tree, 1 more to the left. Here we go. And then we're going to add a door. And now this med pod is really cool because I'm going to buy an elephant for target practice. What's that? Oh my gosh, Wilson Wiz, welcome back. Goodness gracious, how have you been? It's been ages. Hello, apprentice. Have you prepared for the test? You have read the big book of all magical theories since you've been gone, right? How have you been? How have you been? It's been ages. And the good thing about this med pod, actually, is that it allows you to regrow limbs. It allows you to regenerate through scars and all kinds of injuries. However, I do have to make a separate one for animals and pets, though. So, unfortunately, until we get a second one, we won't be able to do that. So the shampoo, the schmaloogle. Oh, true. Yeah, they've spent channel points to turn this statue into a schmaloogle. A really big schmaloogle, in fact. And also add the Smiling Friends. So, all the Smiling Friends cast here. Been good. Virgil, just finished my exams. Now I'm free. Whoa, so now that you're done, what are you gonna get up to now that all your exams are done? Gosh. School schmool schmaloogle. You know what I say? That's what I say. School schmool schmaloogle. And now you can, and obscure the Dolly Dimply. I didn't obscure it, did I? Here we go. There's Dolly Dimply as well. But what are you going to do with all this free time now? Enjoy life for a bit. That makes sense. I hope you get plenty of time to do so. I mean, really, one of the best things to do after all that work is to just chillax. However, I will say, like, one of the things that I feel I need to do whenever I'm on break or whatever is that I need to still be productive. I need to have, like, a minimum level of work. I need to be in a routine of some kind, because otherwise I just get so lazy that I don't know if I can leave bed some days, you know? So I do get a bit into a habit like that, admittedly. But as of late, been playing a lot of Yakuza 0, been playing a lot of Rimworld, doing multiplayer Fridays, watching through Shinseki Yori for the Manga Club on Sundays. So yeah, it's been pretty good, pretty good. Also, let's get Ruria to learn this. I feel you. Bed some days feels right. Like, okay, I might be a bit of an outlier, maybe, but someday I've fully invested in my bed. Okay, I've got a queen-sized bed. I've got like 8 pillows. I've got multiple support pillows. I've got like a fan set up right next to my face. Not like right next to my face, but I've got it like projectiled right towards my face. I've got it angled in such a way that I can see all my monitors and everything like that. And oh my gosh, I've even got a weighted blanket and everything, right? And blackout curtains, and I've even got a pretty expensive, like really super comfortable silk eye mask and everything. So I can just be lights out for like 30 hours straight. Oh my gosh, some of my favorite days are the days where I just conk out and I sleep the entire day away. I mean, of course I have to like eat something or I starve, but you know, it gets to a point where I'm like, gosh, why wouldn't it just be nice to sleep the entire day away? Question: what's the most annoying type of copy paste as a YouTube comment that you see? Oh, I think YouTube comments though. I can think of one for TikTok, but for YouTube, that's IMO for me. It's physically unskippable thumbnail title, holy fresh pull, and I'm too employed for this. Oh, true. Yeah, the last one, true. Like I feel like I'm too employed for this is so dismissive because it's like sometimes you have an obsession or sometimes you have a fixation or something that you just really enjoy. Like you are perfectly fine to feel passionate about something, to even if you don't have much free time, to be heavily invested in doing something or wanting to partake in something. I think for YouTube comments though, I think it would be no one at all, and then like name colon blah blah blah, and then it's like their meme or whatever. That one used to annoy me a little bit because that wasn't funny. Everyone just copy pasted that one. I'm trying to think what lately. I barely go through YouTube comments much anymore, or I'm only on really old YouTube videos. So I'm not sure. Mojang, fix Bedrock for me for sure. And other variations. Really? That's what annoys you? Or bring back the disc, Sony. I think that one's too recent to say that it's really annoying. I'm too employed for this is like, I don't care so hard, I'm going to keep telling you how much I don't care. Genuinely the most telling type of comment. I actually, yes, but I also think LARPer. I think LARPer, that comment has lost all of its meaning. I remember, like, using the word LARPer for Renaissance fairs and, like, for medieval fairs and all of these different things, and that's fine, right? I get LARPers is funny, but then also, they just began saying LARPer. I feel like kids began saying LARPer to anyone that shows genuine interest in something. That's what I think is wrong about that. Because if they say, oh, you're a LARPer for liking this, I'm like, what? I probably like this more than you do. What are you talking about? It feels like it's rage bait to a certain extent, so I just don't engage with it. I don't engage with it. So nothing really annoys me. I've been on the internet way too long to be rage baited by something like that. I just called them posers and tourists like an actual gatekeeper. Gatekeeping needs to come back. Gatekeeping is very important to keeping communities healthy. I hate how I look at random memes or some interesting posts and the first thing is just Bedrock fix Minecraft, Bedrock fix Minecraft Mojang. It annoys me so much. Oop. You did your research. Also, 2,000 points. Oh, from the Idakin. From the Idakin. Also, I hate people calling people LARPers as a poser is gatekeeping. The gates are open, walk through them, stop being a poser. I think that's a major problem. There has to be gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is the only way to keep communities healthy. And I don't mean this in like, oh, you have to play every single game or something like that. No, you have to know what you're talking about. You have to know what you're talking about to be able to comment on it. I don't know when people suddenly became so comfortable discussing topics that they don't have much knowledge about is my main issue, right? Like I'm very heavily invested into some of the franchises that I care so much about, like say Dragon's Dogma. I care so much about Dragon's Dogma and things like Fates that it's so silly to me. whenever people say it's LARPing or that I care too much or whatever, I'm like, I'm not going to engage with you then. I can already tell how old you are based on that comment. So I don't bother in that case. Let's see. Now I say tourist instead of LARPer whenever I want to call someone out. That is very old forumish. I know exactly what you're doing here, Helios. I know where you're coming from. I heard people using the term LARPer as a poser in like 2020. Honestly, I never really heard that for that. I always used it for IRL LARPing and whatnot. So, yeah, but it makes you sound like a dweeb? I suppose so. I suppose so. Og, we need a second anime-manga club, like a hardcore gate-kept one. You know there's actually a 1% YouTube members, a 1% YouTube members, like, option on YouTube videos? If you really, really wanted me to, but it would require you to watch my YouTube videos, you would have to be my top 1% of viewers, and then I could, like, I could publish videos only to the 1%. Quite literally, I could add that kind of qualification if we really wanted to. As but I'm of course just joking. I don't want to actually do that. I'm just saying, if we really wanted to, it exists. Close the gates once the weirdos show up. I've seen it happen to a lot of fandoms and movements. 100% agreed. I don't think, because usually I try to stay away from, I do try to be say-so. All things considered, I do try to be say-so. And I do try to have, like, a moderate opinion and everything like that. But at least for opinions of taste, mine is superior. So that much I can attest to. That much I can attest to. We need to rebuild these limestone walls. Because, oh my gosh, that was so destroyed. Can you make Ruria finish off a downed enemy to give her first kill? Yeah, sure. We can make her do this. Melee attack to death. Look at tons of more failures, like comics. It's way too political and annoying when they put a message over a story. It's like, oh, yeah. I find it kind of odd how things can't just be dumb fun anymore. Everything has to have some kind of associated message, and everything has to have some kind of associated or attached, like, intent to it. There's no separation from artist and arts anymore. I just, like, I can enjoy a game despite everything. Like, even if it's something as simple as the art style, I just want to enjoy things. I don't want to attach stuff to it. And that's, like, a little bit why I refuse to give hardcore opinions or very strong-leaning opinions on any of this, because I just want to enjoy stuff. I love games. I genuinely enjoy a whole lot of media. And if I don't like something, I will not consume it, but I think things need to be kept for the overall health and for the sake of, like, gaming as a whole, you know? So, let's see. Profound statement in the same vein as saying something like One Piece is really what a profound comment for One Piece there. And XP, technically she doesn't get XP for melee on downed opponents, as you can see here. It didn't increase anything. I don't think it gave her any. Yeah, I mean, she already did a little bit of basic training, so that's about how it goes. Maybe make her use a skill so she levels up. She's using it already. She's using Blade Spin all the time. Actually, we can use Burning Fury causes periodic burning damage to nearby enemies as well as the caster. It also cauterizes bleeding wounds. Oh! When active, the caster cannot be staggered and will reduce all incoming damage by 35%. That's really cool. Yeah, so you can use that to basically cauterize wounds mid-fight. So I saw it happen in real time. Yeah, I think so as well. I'm probably not going to say any more. I understand you guys are passionate. I'm passionate about this as well, but I'm trying to stay a little bit say-so. Look at her go! Yeah, people are so serious all these days. Yeah, I agree. It's annoying seeing YouTubers boast about how smart they are, saying all... No, it's basic media literacy. I think that's all I'll say. Everything is political is the most normie thing ever. I will agree. If she uses a skill, I think. Yeah, it's just in general that anytime she uses a skill, it will improve her ability for doing something, but it's, you can't attack downed enemies for any kind of, like, bonus skills or whatever. So, wait, what was the profound comment for One Piece? That One Piece is political. That's supposedly profound. That was what Dragon the Dojo Mama was saying, like, oh yeah, people saying that One Piece is political is somehow very profound. But, no. Also... You're going to sleep now, D6? Good night! Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the multiplayer stream tomorrow, D6. Bye-bye! What's the teleporting skill called? It's called Phase Slash... Wait! What is this? She's got the flu. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I was so worried that Kaimana was dying there. It was on red and I was about to lose it. I was like, wait, is Kaimana gonna die? But no, let's get him to do this now. Good night, chat and Smelly Dale. I'm not smelly! Yeah, put bleeding damage on guys stuff. And welcome, Kisuke! How are you doing? What's up the sky? Yeah, correct. I mean, it's not wrong. It is technically factual smactual in that case. Sorry, I'm like having to read through chat and multitask at the same time. I've had to ban people for coming off on tirades and videos with nothing to do with the Yeah, and that's why I try to avoid it. I think as soon as you try to invite anything political, and which is why I will never, ever, ever, ever give a stance, or at least stay away from one as much as I can, is because I don't want to do that. I just want to focus on games. I only care about games. I only care about talking about that, and anime and manga and whatnot, and my hobbies and so on. So that is, like, overall the most important thing to me because I want to still have fun. So, yeah, bleeding damage. That's like the most obvious political mainstream anime. In that sense, yes. Not much, to be honest. Just kind of showered and I'm chilling currently. My nose is kind of itchy, though. Thyself? I'm doing pretty good, and honestly, not bad of a mood to be in after chilling out and doing whatever all day. I feel like, as I was saying this earlier to Wilson Wiz. I don't know if he's still here, but he was saying that he just finished with exams, and sometimes lazy days are just literally the best thing that you can do. Literally the best thing you can do, because I love having lazy days. As said, I've spent and invested so much money in my bed so that it's got a really high quality mattress, lots of pillows. I've got like 8 of them at least. I've got a weighted blanket. I've got a silk night mask, everything like that. Still here? Well, there he is. There he is. So I invested a lot of money into it, and I love sleeping. I love sleeping, which is why I completely get it. I completely get it. Okay, we can build that. But otherwise, my left foot is still healing. I did a bit of a jump squat, and it hurt a lot. So I've been injured for the past 2 days. Haven't been able to do, like, most of my cardio or any of my cardio because my foot hurts so much. But it's getting slightly better. Also, Mr. Brown is apparently sick, but I think, honestly, he can just beat it. I think he's going to be fine, but we're going to get Solsticks to heal him anyway because there's no point in him being sick. Otherwise, yeah, I'm thinking this weekend in terms of ice cream that I want to make. I'm not actually sure. I want to maybe make some more maple syrup and vanilla ice cream. That's the reason I don't watch anything dubbed now. If you watch dubs on Netflix or Crunchyroll, the lines have been really... Yeah, I think I've seen this for some of them. I try to watch everything subbed. I never, ever, ever, ever watch anything dubbed because I don't feel like it appeals to me. I think one of the... Okay, is this going to be a crazy take? I say that I want to stay apolitical and I don't want to give my takes on anything like this, but anyone who inserts anything into any kind of media that was not originally a part of the artist's intent has an agenda. That's it. I do not agree with doing that whatsoever. Please don't do that. Please don't butcher the original artist's intent with some kind of difference or change in, like, perspective or, what's it called? Like, reframing or re-changing of their lenses and so on. You should make blue flavor ice cream? No. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I will do that. Just let me enjoy my chosen form of entertainment without any of this. I agree. That's exactly why I do this. Most things are agendas now, unfortunately. Unfortunately. That's why. At least I will make it my goal to be completely exempt, I guess, from that. I will never, ever try to engage with it, because I don't want to engage with any of it. Crunchyroll, some betrayal type stuff from a piracy site to taking down piracy site. That was some Eisen betrayal type stuff. Yeah. Like, honestly, it feels a bit like twisting the knife. Crunchyroll, they've had quite a bit of things happen to them as of late. I don't know. I think eventually they'll have to give up, right? I only think it's okay to be political when it's the author's means. It shouldn't be changed or owned and forced into a different way or narrative by fans. Other than that, politics should stay out. I completely agree. I completely agree. I don't think that there should be any kind of inference or deference from the artist's original intent, because otherwise, there are two ways of saying this, right? Like, you can 100% detach yourself from an author's intent whenever it comes to a game or a piece of media, in which case you can separate art from artist, but even if you choose not to, you still shouldn't remove or butcher the artist's voice in that work. So either one of these options that you choose, you still have to respect what was being said or how it was said. Like, if a game is basically just an idle game simulator or whatever, I don't care what the artist voice was there. I'll still enjoy the art from the artist. But if it was like a much more meta talking point about something else, then yeah, I guess I would have to give some kind of interpretation or my explicit ideas and thoughts about it. But until it's removed or detached from that, it doesn't matter to me. It shouldn't be. Like, say Grave of the Fireflies. That's a political movie about the horrors and loss of war. That's political, but then you can go say something like Bleach is political or something. Yeah, I think, as said, it's a part of projection, right? I'll be honest, if something gets annoying, just use the bar on the down bottom left corner of your screen and type in command/creative. Y'all asking like we can't use cheats IRL. True. The recent updates to the real-life server have been catastrophic for everyone. Unfortunately, gaming has been massively nerfed since the inception of the mobile gaming audience and iPad kids who grew up and decided to use the comment sections. Now, who can say, I'll just cast a spell, remove everything? Who knows? Either way, I'm still, I think, if anything, nowadays, on a positive note, indies are in a way better place than they ever have been. Indies are on such a good spot nowadays. The fact that there are so many resources available, the fact that there are so many different, like, asset stores and everything so that people don't have to rely on programmer arts. There are so many different ways that you can program things now. I mean, like, yes, the primary engines are Unity, Godot, I think, I wouldn't even say Game Maker, but Unreal Engine, so maybe 3 or 4, depending on how you see it. Though the fact that those 4 engines now exist and are very heavily documented, super duper good. Super duper good. The console commands aren't working, Aug? I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. I silence you. I use my silencing spell. And now you can't use it anymore. I can't incinerate you. Yeah, that's because I've got a... Wait, how does it go? How does the rhyme go? You're made of glue. I'm made of rubber and you're made of glue. Anything you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. There we go. That's it. That's why you can't incinerate me, because all that gasoline that you just tried to throw my way and light a match, yeah, actually it all bounced off to you. Actually, I'm gas-phobic. Like being hydrophobic, I'm actually gas-phobic. You can't stop me right now, Dragon of Dojo Mama. I'm simply too powerful. And AAA has been messed up for a long time now too. Yeah, it's been pretty bad actually for AAA. This is one of the main gripes that I've had with AAA, is that there are like barely any good AAA fantasy games. I was so looking forward to Avowed, and then it just didn't turn out to be the game that I wanted it to be. There are so many AAA games that just didn't turn out so well. PlayStation has been getting a lot of backlash because they'll stop producing discs for games and everything. Sony replied by dropping some useless Nintendo wannabe ripoff or controller or whatever it was. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that whatsoever. That's surprising. Also, I dropped an image in Discord. Dub, you're a tough girl and therefore too strong to fully understand male fragility. What? Dub, masculinity, fragile masculinity is added to get... What? Okay. This is insane. Those are crazy. I hadn't seen those. Gonna go now. Good night. See y'all. Take care, Mr. Brown. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some of the multiplayer Friday stuff in that case. Well, well, well. I hope to see you then. Good night, Pooks. Remember to not let the bed bugs bite. I'm sure he won't let them bite much or too hard. Anyways, like, weren't they against it? Now they join it? Yeah, I think so. They were trying to, like, brag about having discs, I remember, not too long ago. I feel like it's kind of weird, right? Everyone moved away from saying that physical discs and collecting physical media was, you know, a bit like a collector's thing. Like, why have we got collector's cards and everything, but not, like, collector's discs or games or something like that? People interpret discs and digital media in a different way, but it feels like to me, oh, just because they don't have any monetary value in terms of like being a trading card, which to be fair is massively inflated because of the scalper market and everything like that, why can't we just like, why is there no equal market for wanting to preserve media in that way? I'm not sure. Oh, can you note down that I owe D6 600 silver so I don't forget? Roger, roger. Let me do that. Here we go. Go to my typing document. D6 600 silver debt by Helios. Here we go. I've added it now. There we go. What the? Why did Mr. Brown just go, what the? When he left. Was it because I did the whole tirade or the charade thing? Anyways, party. Oh! Helios says in Solstick's relationship party is being held now, and no one's there. Okay. Well, you know what we'll force them to do? Time to begin a fiesta! Oh, started a light ball. We're gonna begin a fiesta! Here we go. Performed recently. The fiesta of freedom has begun. Yeah, Sony is genuinely having some of the worst decisions. PlayStation accounts also have a, let's say, limited time. If you don't log in or get online for the next 36 months, aka 3 years, then they will automatically delete your account, basically taking away something which you own because you decided to leave it for a bit. That's true. You have to wait for everyone to get there? No, they were busy working. Also, may as well do this while we have the chance. But, yeah, I think it's very odd that they allow you to delete your, they just delete your account after a certain amount of time. I always felt that was weird. I'll admit, I have or had a really, really old Xbox Live account, all the way from Windows, or games for Windows Live, back when Command and Conquer Tiberium Wars was on the PC. And I also owned the original StarCraft. All of my old accounts were deleted just because I didn't log into them for a long enough time, but because I wasn't interested in like buying any of their games. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to play these. So even my old PlayStation account, my super old Xbox account, and my really old games for Windows Live accounts were all gone. And nothing I can do about it. I've just lost all my history from that. So they get more control without disc, and if there were no disc, we can't resell it cheaper, and then they can delete it with, if with time. Yeah, it's all just money in that sense. How is it boring? -1 mood? It was 84% quality. That is crazy. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Okay. -1 mood for the next couple of days just because of that. Also, we need to stop these dogs and everything from trying to get in here. What? Like, how? Why are they eating every single one of the food that we put in here? So dumb. Have we gotten rid of most of the dogs at least? Okay, we have. Let's see. Area unrestricted. I'm going to make everything expand home area. We'll do that. And we'll do this as well. However, I'm going to remove, whatchamacallit? I'm going to remove, like, this area. Clear, no, because then they won't repair it. Actually, let's do allowed area, cleaning area 1? I'm not sure. So, if you stop playing for a time, for some reason, you just come back and it's all gone, all the game, all the time, just memory. Yeah. Basically, you would not believe how much stuff I've lost from some of my old accounts. Like, genuinely decades of progress and whatnot, just because some places would delete your accounts and never allow you to migrate. I still have some really old domain emails as well. I'm going to pass my account onto my son. He shall hold the legends together. I intend to do so as well, or at least for whatever wizardling may usurp me, I may do so as well. Imagine they had just stayed with memory cards. That could have been pretty cool. That could have been pretty cool. Though, I honestly, actually, the PlayStation memory card effects and whatnot, whenever it was like, you have 2 out of 8 memory slots or memory blocks left over, all of those were so cool. All of those were genuinely so cool. Like, to just have a whole bunch of memory cards, like, oh yeah, this is my Crash Bandicoot save. This is my Spyro the Dragon save. And it had, like, its own little icon that it loads onto the memory card to represent it and everything like that. So cool. So cool. I love those cute little animations, as well as, like, all the boot-up sequences and everything. Also, like, Little Big Planet, really enjoyed all of that. I'll just live forever and tell people about the good times. Reminds me of me. Reminds me of me. Building unusable due to roof. Oh, we have to remove a roof? No way. What? Okay, let's do that then. We'll remove the roof here. Pollution removal area? I feel like this entire place should be pollution removal area, but let's see. This toxic... Yeah, there we go. 100. Still hasn't dissolved whatsoever. Oh, these guys are still dead. Let's get that fixed. Also, we need to rebuild our turrets, so fix that, fix that. Oh, we've got more skills for Ruria. Here we go. We're gonna learn Inner Healing, and then we're gonna learn Legion. I've never seen what Legion does. I mean, we do have dog pollution in our colony. That is true. That is true, but I'm meaning the actual, like, Toxapack, kind of pollution, you know? Also, here we go. If you wear a banned skin, guess what happened? A banned skin? You mean like on Minecraft or something? There are banned skins? I had no clue. Legion, copy an ability from another fighter. All bonuses and restrictions of the copied ability apply. Only one ability may be stored at a time. Oh my gosh! Wait. Disco, I could copy one of your abilities for Ruria, and then she can use it if you want. Activates or deactivates the combat skill Thick Skin, increases all armor values by 10% and improves the temperature threshold slightly, requires 30 stamina to sustain, and reduces stamina regen by 15. I think we'll wait with this one. She can learn Shadow Strike, for example? Yeah. Players with the banned skin will have their skin removed. No! I don't want my... Is my skin banned? Guys, I can't believe this. I don't want that. Healing sacrifices physical energy to increase healing rate and disease immunity. Requires 10 stamina to sustain. That's not even that bad. Meteorite shower? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Whoa. These just came crashing down. Oh my gosh. That went right into our hospital, by the way, and destroyed one of our walls. Okay. Vindication for not being able to buy them. I didn't limit you. The game did it. The game did it, not me. Also, let's get rid of these. I don't want these big thingamabobs here. Mine. Oh, it destroyed one of the hotel walls as well. Okay. Let's rebuild that. We will rebuild. And, anything else? Apothecary skill, Refine Mana Potion. Let's get Solstix's Mana Potion. And then party, use. Let's see. My brain genuinely might be hanging on by one brain cell. I cleaned my weapons today. However, so some accomplishment. I oiled them up as well. Yes, it's necessary to oil your weapons up. What are you oiling your weapons up for? And, oh, here we go. Apothecary tosses a refined mana potion to a target, instantly granting them mana. If the target is not a mage, they are instead granted with some powerful temporary buffs. That's really good. Cooldown 800 seconds, though? Not so good. But that would probably be good for Kai mana in the case that we can actually get it off at the same time. But why are you oiling up your weapons? Kisuke, do you have something to admit? Do you have something to admit, Kisuke? You're oiling up your weapons. For what reason? Eventually, I'll get, like, a second mic. Okay, cough, cough, cough. Education time, everyone. Whoa! Listen up. He's talking. Everyone, put away your unoiled weapons. Kisuke's talking. Listen up, everyone. So when a boy weapon and a girl weapon love each other very much. 2 questions. Does the Legion skill have to be a might skill. And what is her teleporting skill called again? Yes, it has to be a might skill. Also, we can upgrade some of this. Let's get herbalist bag, I think, for you. Oh, can you approve my message? Oh, wait, yes. Let me double check. Let's go here. Twitch. For whatever reason, I didn't have it open. So let me go to my channel, and then I'm gonna go to. Wait, what? Why can't I open up my chat? Oh, here we go. Where is the auto-modded message? I don't think I can actually see. I see all of your messages, I think. No, I don't see your auto-modded messages. Wait, let's check. Turn on shield mode? No, I don't want to turn on shield mode. Mod view? Let's check. What's in mod view? Can I see it here? No. I can't find what messages. Oiling up weapons is necessary to prevent rust and corrosion, reduce friction between metal-on-metal moving parts, and clear away microscopic fouling. It ensures the firearm or blade cycles smoothly, resists extreme environmental conditions like humidity and rain, and extends the overall lifespan of the weapon. That is very true. That is very true. It's also very important to clean off rust and corrosion because it tends to spread. So it's very easy. Oh, here we go. Allow. There we go. I've allowed your message, Helios. Apparently there's an auto mod queue. I've never seen this before on Twitch. That explains it. I had to find an auto mod queue to get this to work. But yeah, imagine Randy Random being a person and like, haha, I'll make it so that Disco can't buy meteorites anymore, and then just let them be and then just rain them down myself to. Yeah, exactly. Auger Rondel, this is the last of my brain cell power. Take it from me. Okay. I've taken out your last bit of brain power. It's all safe in my hands, Kisuke. You can rest easy knowing that your brain power has contributed overall to the Auger Rondel Association. The Auger Rondel Apprentice Association, also known as Auger. So, you can be happy in knowing that. Let's get someone to do a little bit of the trading, shall we? Call Lumen Traders for some of the jeans. I wear jeans sometimes. Oh, we've got another one. Vengeance. Let's give Ruria Vengeance as well. Learn fighter skill Vengeance. You'll become dumber, bro. Don't act like it's a positive thing. Ah, oh, come on. Come on. I'm gaining an additional brain cell. It has to be good for something, right? It has to be good for something. I would be like, oh, look at this extra one. I've only got 2. One for streaming, one for talking. Okay, we do just have a heart. We still have hand talons. Any cool genes? Gene pack secondary genes. What? What are secondary genes? We can do spider-like body. I just want to know what this one is. I'm gonna buy that just so we can see. Gene pack studious, detail affectionate, poor cooking, brood mother. What's brood mother? We can do poor intellectual. That's some good +1. Pig voice. I think this might be Mr. Brown maxing. Maybe Mr. Brown would want the pig voice. Like that. I don't know if that was good at all. Scarless. Fertility and darkness. Fire mage. Greater unliving resilience. And 9 fox tail. Tailed 9 fox tail. Archite capsules. No, we've got enough of the... Brown can really... I think we should get it for him. We should get the pig voice for him. I think he would love that. He would be so happy. Paladin with +3. Demon hexahorns, tender skin, and half Jotun frame. Actually terrible. Terrible because of the tender skin. Let's sell... maybe we sell the Psychite Tea. We can sell some of the Flake as well. Play Legendary. The play legendaries, they're like actual plays that we rehearse and act out for the Razzle Dazzle mode. Plays in Hamlet? Yes. They're created by Spearfree. He made all of them. He really likes making his plays. Anyone else we can get rid of? Inventor, contract miner. No, I don't want to get some of these slaves. Hemogen packs. We can buy a couple of hemogen packs, but I probably won't. Anything else we can sell? I know we've got quite a bit, but we're already like spending so much. I guess we should buy the steel. Do they even have steel? I don't think they have steel. No, they don't have steel. So there's nothing that we can use for that. This is a gene trader. They don't have any steel. They have plasteel, but none of the regular kind. No, plasteel is different. Plasteel you can't use in replacement of steel, unfortunately. Okay, so poor cooking, I think, is really good because poor cooking we can just use as a buffer for more debuffs. I don't know if no libido counts as a debuff. Poor intellectual, easy, can go for that. Studious and lightning mage, secondary genes, no. I just want to know what secondary genes do. That's mostly what I'm curious about. And I think that's it? Yeah, I think that's it. I asked Gemini if he knew English. He said yes, so I asked him this. A mother was... what? Who was drunk? He's proceeded to send me my whole IP. Gulp? No. Anti-grain warhead? Yeah, that was something that D6 bought. D6 bought the anti-grain warhead because he eventually wanted to make mortars and use them. Is there child armor? Yes, there is child armor. That exists as an individual thing. In fact, it's an entire separate category of armor and everything like that. So it's a little bit lame, I gotta say. Honestly, I don't care for Shadow Essence. I do not care for Shadow Essence. We can get rid of that. No one's going to use an entire Shadow Essence for just like 10 seconds of invisibility. So let's do that. And there's some of our genes. Okay, Pig Voice. Pig Voice doesn't even give us a bonus. Okay. Spider-like body, secondary genes. Carriers of this gene will have their genes less prevalent. Oh. Lame. I thought it was meaning that you could have more. And then poor intellectual gives us +1, and poor cooking gives us +1. Nice. The stream was just now lagging slightly, or was that just me? I can check. No, I don't have any dropped frames, so I think that was you. I've also got fiber connection. I've got very fibrous connection. I can make sure. Ambrosia sprouts? Well, don't mind if I do. How do I have to make sure it's child, or do we have to craft it? Yep. Craft or buy? Craft or die? Where's your motivation to buy your child some clothes, Disco? How dare you? Maybe any more stuff that we want to build or make? Fighter skill. Oh wait, actually, do we have more scribing? No, we've already done master scribing. Viper as in, your journey ends here, pilot. The skies belong to me. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Titanfall reference? No. I've actually never played Titanfall. I never played Titanfall. I saw it was very good. I like the parkour, but I never actually got around to playing it. Let's see. Gear... Wait, did we do gear repair? I don't think we gave her gear repair. That one's actually really good to have because then her weapon will never be destroyed. Martial training, fighters focus. I think we did fighters focus already. Spell protection, brand legion. No, we didn't do fighters focus. Dedicate their allotment to stamina to withstand greater mental and physical stress. No, okay, maybe don't need to do that. Pommel strike, non-lethal blow to knock out a target. Sprint, dedicate an allotment of stamina to increase movement speed. Increase movement carrying capacity. Tempest strike, striking rapid succession. Yeah, we've already done that. Lightning satchel, ass satchel. Ash. I did not say the other one. Glare, direct a bone-chilling glare towards a single enemy. He's going to use his evil look. They ripped off my boy Jack Cooper, the MC of Titanfall 2, because Battle Royale became famous at that time. That's how Apex was born. No! I didn't know they canceled it because of Apex. That's unfortunate. evasively. I feel like I should have eventually played it. I think I was invited into the Titanfall beta and I allowed some of my friends to play it on my account instead of playing it myself. I had a friend who was really into it. Evasive leap. Allowing them to leap over small obstacles while becoming briefly untargetable. Okay. No, but that's mostly fine. I think we've got all of the skills that we probably want for Ruria currently. So we'll do like so. We'll do like so. And then kid helmet? Kid helmet? It's just a little bicycle helmet. Yeah, get Ruria to wear the kid helmet. There's no armor, it seems. Only kid helmet. Yeah, there's no armor. It's just like clothing in general. But you can still make things child size. I need more money. You do. You do need more money. Look, she's gonna... Oh, she was wearing a gas mask, apparently. Okay. I didn't know she was wearing a gas mask. Oh no. No one's made this yet. Oh, someone is working on it. Do we have a demon tail gene? Vaguely remember a tail gene gave some kind of manipulation. We do. It gives 5% manipulation. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't know why I thought that was the right one. Tail. We've got... Oh. Wait. Demon? No. I don't know which one it was. I swear we had one as well. Someone remember the episode in Drawn Together with the girl wearing the helmet? No. I don't remember. I don't know. But... maybe... just maybe we will... I think we have to roll a couple or more times for the gene capsules, aka gachapon gene capsules. Oh, we should harvest these, actually. Heal root. Ready to harvest, but I cannot double-click on all of them, so... time to do it manually. There we go. The hares probably ate it. Yeah. They keep being little hairy things. But do you know what Drawn Together is, right? Let me double-check. Drawn Together. I recognize the title of it. But... Actually, I think I've seen, like, one episode of this, but no, I remember it coming on, but I never actually watched it. I vaguely know of this. No, maybe not. Okay. Huh. I only know of it vaguely, because I've heard the name before. It was kind of like... wait, actually, when did... now I'm curious. When did Ren and Stimpy come out? Didn't that come out... oh, no. That was not the same era. Okay. I was thinking, like, maybe it was around-ish the same time, but no. It wasn't. It was, like, 10 years before. Arthur Morgan. You know what I promised you last time? Search up a quick vid on his voice so you can imagine it a bit. I'll wait until he sees this. Wait, let me see. Arthur... Arthur Morgan. Maybe I'll just do quotes. Something like that, and then I'll find the video. What's your favorite line? Best lines of Arthur Morgan. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him. Okay, why say Arthur Morgan quotes and have a 20-minute video not include Arthur Morgan? I'm sorry, are we watching the same thing? What is the point of that? I'm afraid. Let's see. A friend? Wait. This one's, let's see. Just write Red Dead 2? That's what I did, but I don't know... Is this him? I think this is him talking. Okay, yeah, that's him. That's him. Wait. Come on, son. I mean, he does a bit of a gruff. He does a bit of a gruff cowboy voice. I get to it, Dutch. Okay, I'll try, but my voice is fairly high pitched as is. So Arthur Morgan impression. I'll get to it. I suppose I can do a little bit of a voice. It is a bit deep, or at least a bit deeper
than what I'm usually comfortable with. However, I can try. What were we doing? What were we doing? I vividly remember looking at a couple of jeans before I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to give Ruria the gear repair. Why do we have an awful wooden mace? I mean, to have that voice, you'll need to have black lung, you know? I suppose. I suppose you need to be working in the coal mines. You know, making things worse for yourself. Making sure your vocal cords are fried, nearly dead, but also your lungs are filled with tar. Snow gentle, or fog, or foggy rain. I suppose we can perhaps go for a little bit of foggy rain. Also, why not use gear repair? How much? Wait, she didn't use it. Wait, she didn't use it whatsoever. Why? Oh, check this out. I'll check it out in a second. Wait. She didn't even repair her gear. Oh, check this out. I'm crashing out. I'll check it out now. Let's see. I can take a gander. Oh, I've seen this one. This is probably one of the examples. One of the examples of how dubs have made things worse. This is why we don't get dubs. Gift coins. I've been gifted a couple of coins by Disco. What do you want, boy? What do you want? Do you want me to give Rory a tough? Or do you want tough? I thought you had it. Yeah, you've got tough. You want me to add it to Roria? I am tough. I guess he's tough then. What do you say, tough guy? You want me to give Roria a little bit of toughness give it to her so she's in less danger? I can do that. And I can do that. Tough. We can give her a bit of toughness. There we go. Now, incoming damage multiplier is basically null and void. Null and void indeed. Well, that was the end of the redeem. Well. Scanned under... Oh my gosh, finally a jade deposit. Woo! Woo! But we don't have enough steel to mine it yet. But woo! We found it. We found a jade deposit. Not half bad. Not half bad. You guys keep a watch over the colony. I bet you can't guess what's coming up. Oh, guys, watch out. Oh, look. Helios is really going for it. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. He did good. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe the age is missing because Arthur's a tad bit old, No, my voice has just been like... My voice has always been high-pitched for my entire life. I've got a very light voice. So that's about it. But that is gonna have to be it for today. Let's see. What can we use Jade for? You can basically use it for magical stuff. You actually do need it for magical stuff. It's also very good for, like... dryads and whatnot. So wait, votes. Yes, it is the votes and everything. We'll do Optimus Prime next time. Don't worry. I feel you are making this harder and harder for me. Nah, that wasn't a light voice. That was Michael Jackson or Miracle Johnson. Yeah, but I'm saying that is a somewhat light voice, is it not? Autobots, roll out. I mean, my genuinely as deep as possible voice that I can do is using, I think it's
only using my lungs? I don't know how to describe how deep my actual deepest voice goes. Also, yeah, the voting is for Multiplayer Friday. So please, don't forget that. It's going to be voting on tomorrow's game. If we have a tie, we'll have to see what we pick. But I can tell you right now, there is a little bit of a tie going on. I actually haven't voted, which is why I'm waiting, so that I can be the tiebreaker, if need be. And then I'm basically picking what we play on Friday. But I can assure you there is a tie. I'm in Germany next week. No, wait, so you won't join us? But this week Friday, you can join. You can still vote on the games for the next 3 weeks. So all you need to do is vote for your most wanted game for this week, and then your second most wanted vote, and then don't vote for that one, and then vote for your third most wanted one, and then your fourth most wanted one, and then it should work, right? Right. Just have to work something out. I'm also in Germany. That's not an excuse. You're always in Germany. Oh gosh, you're gonna embarrass him now. Works on phone. Actually, yes, some of the games do work on phone. At least... actually, yes. 2 of the games that are currently fighting each other are mobile compatible. So that works. We're not playing, like, anything super intensive. I did pick some games that were specifically because we wanted the most people to join, and so that most people from the chat could join as well. So things like Jackbox as well are included in this. I'm in Croatia at the current moment. I might send a few pictures from here if I get some looker. Yeah, feel free to. Post on the media channel. Show how it's going. If you guys ever do road trips or anything like that, I would love to see pictures. I would love to see it. It's always so much fun to see everyone traveling, all my apprentices all around the world, being like, whoa, Auger, I'm watching you from the opposite side of the world, wherever that is. And I'd be like, whoa, you're on the opposite side of the world. Or like, oh, Auger, I can't believe it, I'm on the moon. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, how'd you end up there? Please make sure your round trip back is safe. And they'd be like, oh, Auger, I'm headed straight towards the sun. And I'm like, no, you imbecile, you're a moth and that's a light bulb. And maybe they would be like, oh, Auger, I'm actually headed for Mars right now on my Tesla X spaceship. And then it crash lands and I'd be like, no, what happened to my apprentice? So I'm always interested to see where you guys are traveling if you ever do, you know? Wait, so you're taking the winner now? Or, well, technically it's ending. It's ending now. So please make sure to do your last votes, and I'll post an announcement for it tomorrow so that you guys can prepare. I know, but I will be tallying it. It's mostly because, not everyone is here, which is why I'm doing an announcement for it instead. You wanna see my dog? I wanna see your dog! Woof, woof! I wanna see your dog. Let's see. My dog is cute, yo. I answered here. What? He answered here? Yeah, he did answer here. My dog... Whoa, he's long! He's long. He's cute. He's like, please let me out. I feel like he could slip and slide out of the grates. Why the long face? So silly. I love dogs. I love animals. Super duper cute. What is that contraption the dog is in? I mean, so what if Jigsaw likes to keep his dog in, like, old, repurposed saw traps? They make for good cages, especially since the mechanism doesn't work. You know? Especially when the mechanism doesn't work. I thought you would show the individual votes again like last time. Are there many ties? Okay. You know what? The stream is technically ended. This is overtime. This is overtime, and then I will immediately stop. Okay? So we're removing Home of the Hog. We're going to show the votes and everything. Let's see. Okay, capture, wait, sub app, add source, browser, votes, because I can't show votes on that. Then we're gonna take, oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do minor window. Oops. So let's do window capture. Application on, no, window capture. Here we go. Sub window capture. Here we go. Select the window to capture forms And okay. And then let's see. Title screen. Add scene. Where is it? Add source. Add scene. Sub app. Here we go. Okay. So, what do we think has won? I'm gonna do this very quickly because I've got to go. She's more of a racing dog. Yeah, that's fair. She's a little fast and jumpy, so you know it goes. I know exactly. Some dogs are super duper hyperactive. However, let's see. We'll do select your top 3 games view options. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, never mind. Individual. Here we go. We've got this. So she actually, yeah. Here we go. The multiplayer game nights. We've got this. Look at this. So, the first one, Amogus? Amogus? Yeah, and then we've got Fall Guys and Osu. So, those are our first 3 votes. Then we've got Fall Guys and Mecha Chameleon and Lethal Company? Yeah, I might be able to play Among Us only over mobile, though. That's perfectly fine. I chose... Fall Guys is also on mobile, in case you want to do that. So that's perfectly fine as well. Next vote is Amogus. And that was it. Someone voted only Amogus. Fall Guys on mobile? Yes. There is Fall Guys on mobile. There is. That's how we played it last time. Since when? 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago, I think they added it. Then for the 4th vote, Crab Game? Fall Guys? What kind of a world update did I miss? I don't know, man. You missed it. It's been on mobile. And Mecha Chameleon? Yeah. We got more Mecha Chameleon, or Mecha Chameleon. Supermarket Together? And Fall Guys? And then we've got Mecha Chameleon? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what's the 6th one gonna be? Amogus? And Supermarket Together? And GeoGuessr? Yeah. Oh! Someone voted for... disqualified. So, let's see. I need to remove Among Us 1 vote, Supermarket Together 1 vote, and GeoGuessr. And, what was it called? Rocket League? Yeah. Rocket League. These need to remove 1 point each. I'm not going to remove the response. I'm going to let it sink in. I'm going to let it sink in. You did this wrong. You did this wrong here. Rocket League when... No, we're not doing Rocket League. And for the 7th vote, Mamogus and GeoGuessr and Worms Armageddon? Yeah, so, what does it look like? Ding! However, if we subtract a couple of these, Amogus drops by 1, putting us to 3 votes. Supermarket Together drops by 1, putting it at 1 vote. GeoGuessr drops by 1 vote, putting it at 1. Rocket League drops from 1 to 0. So, with that invalidated response, our winner is Fall Guys, Amogus, and Mecha or Mecha Chameleon. So, what we'll probably do... Man, I would have voted Lethal Company instead of Crab Game. I didn't think anyone else would vote for it. Well, you should always be voting for what you want. You never know. You never know. And of course, there were no extra responses for any more suggestions. I think, at least, what we're probably going to do is we'll do Fall Guys this Friday. Then we'll do Mecha Chameleon, and then Kisuke, you said you were going to be back next week, right? So then we can do Amogus. Is chat too young to know Worms? They might be. They probably never played Worms for the Nokia. Yeah, I remember Worms for the Nokia. Either way, that is actually, for real, the end of the stream this time. And, also, ending this and, oh my goodness, we're gonna We're gonna end this in how many seconds? Oh, wow. Whoa, look, it's filling up so fast. I'm gonna disappear. Wait, all of you need to make sure, please remember me for tomorrow. Bye.